let's do the fight caves. I mean, you know, first of all, I want to prepare and everything, but today we're going to do the fight caves because I'm ready and I've been waiting and I've been sick and all that shit, and now I'm ready to get to what I need to do in order to make it through, in order to progress to the next thing. The fight caves are just the next logical step. I'm pretty sure, I only got 3 Ranars. Those were supposed to, I thought that should have given me 4. I don't have another Ranar seed. That's really dumb. Well, it is what it is. I have plenty of prayer potions, honestly. I think I have like 10 plus right now. Plus with these 3, it'll be another, you know, how many ever. So like, it's really not a problem. I just, you know, it's kind of a bummer. I much prefer the Draenor Village Bank at this point, by the way. Like, everybody, you know, told me to come here because of how much more accessible it was. But I'll tell you what, dude. It's so crowded, like visually cluttered over here, that I just do not enjoy doing it. Okay, so let's go ahead and make all these Ranars into potions. Let's grab out, what do I finish it with? Snape grass? I think it's snape grass. And I don't need 40 of them. We only need 3. 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna pull out 3 of these. And let's make these prayer pots. See, like I said, though, I have like a crazy amount of prayer pots right now. Use Ranar weeds, make all. We'll finish them off with snake grass. Get snake grass. Please be snake grass. Prayer potion. Cool. Alright, we got our 3 prayer pots. And now I think that makes like a total of, like I said, I'm pretty sure I've got. Hold on. That's good. I'm pretty sure I've got like a bunch of prayer pots. It's fine. I'm about to sleep. You come live. Just about to say hi. Yeah, dude, it's going great, honestly. I'm having a really good time. Yeah, I'll be live a lot more this week, or I should be at least. I've been sick over the past week, if you can't tell by my voice, and I'm literally just here to do the fight caves, or like I'll probably mess around a little bit too, so I just get kind of caught up playing RuneScape. But yeah, it's I said I was going to do the fight caves on stream, and I want to at least like do the stream, even if there's not a lot of people alive, because then the VOD will be there and people come watch it. You know how it goes. Okay, let me put away this one at least, and then let's get all of our prayer pots out. Let's note them all, and then we'll sort of set up a fight caves set. This is going to be really easy. Like, this is going to be really anticlimactic in a lot of ways for me to do the fight caves like this, because I'm just going to shred them. I'm just going to shred them into pieces. That's all it comes down to. Karam 1. Like, this is just gonna be really sad. I made it, so I briefly did the fight caves the other day just to see how it would go. And I didn't have to use prayer until I got to wave 36 when the majors came out. And I only had like 12 prayer points there, and I made it to like wave 42 on the majors, and I was like, bro, this is gonna be ridiculous. Jad is the only thing I'm worried about, because I just get nervous. I get nervous when I fight Jad. My system volume is turned down a lot because I'm streaming, so like I won't be able to hear the sound effects very well. I'll have to watch him and just hope that my brain does the right thing, you know? The odds are pretty low, but maybe it will. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna be honest, like, that's like basically it. That's basically everything, dude. Like, we could just pull out a set just to have the set for a little while. Or just to like have a little bit of a set, you know, but does it do all of them? Can I, hold on, a note quantity, there we go. I don't know, just get like 3 out, and then we'll just, then the rest of it. I guess we'll just start off with this, but like this should be a cakewalk. Oh, dude, you don't gotta do that. I appreciate it, but go to sleep, man. My sleeping show is Seinfeld. That's what I watch whenever I'm going to sleep. All right, let's go ruin the fight caves for myself and make me really hate doing them next time. Okay, so our weapon shop. Hey, Barty, what's up, baby? How you doing? I'm over here slurping down coffee, dude. I just woke up like 35, 40 minutes ago. In my defense, it's important for me right now to be awake from from like 6 in the morning till like noon. So my favorite way to do that is to be awake for like 8 hours ahead of time. This is my secret. This has always been my secret to working. People think I'm crazy for this. I don't like working as my first thing that I do in the day. I just don't enjoy that. Like I don't like waking up and having to go to a job. So what I do instead, I'm going the wrong way. What I do instead of doing that is that I stay up. I wake up at like 10 o'clock at night, right? And then you're awake for like 8 hours before you go to work. And then your last 8 hours is at work, so you give the best 8 hours to yourself, you know? That's the real secret, guys. Always give your best 8 hours to yourself. Instead of the man, dude. Man, keeping me down. Yeah, I'm always a sleepy boy, dude. Dude, I had a friend who literally couldn't go to sleep unless he was awake, or unless he was just like about to pass out. Like he could not lay down and go to sleep. Down a smidgen or my mic up. I'll turn my game audio down. I'm really surprised my game audio is too loud, dude. My mic is like 12 dB louder than my game audio is, Tiff. That's like, are you sure that my game audio is too loud? But yeah, my friend couldn't go to sleep unless he was like, unless he was literally about to pass out. And so, like, he would very often come into work being like, I haven't slept in 2 days. And we're all just like, dude, you're gonna have a heart attack. You gotta stop doing this. Revenge procrastination? What is, I know what procrastination is, but what's revenge procrastination? I'm unaware of this one. I just have normal procrastination. Okay, let's go through here, I guess. Let's do the fight case, bro. Is the fight case? This is not the fight case, this is the arena. Hold on. What am I doing over here? Is the fight case? This isn't the fight case. This is the fight pit. It's our fight pit. It's right there. They are. I was like, what's going on here? You also stay awake until you're passing out? Yeah, dude, I do that sometimes as well. It will be too loud when my combat, but this is okay. It'll be too loud when my car. Are you sure it'll be too loud when my combat? How do you know, Tiff? How do you know? I haven't done any combat yet. How do you know? How do you know, Tiff? What do I do for work? Currently, I make soap, and I occasionally Instacart whenever I need to make ends meet, and that's the main things that I do. But I used to work in a restaurant, and also I'm in school for software engineering. The person? 52. I'm just gonna call you 52, like the B-52s. Okay. Party. Yeah, I never want to go to sleep, period. This is the thing, is like I can lay down and go to sleep basically at any time. Whether I've been awake for 8 hours, whether I've been awake for 4 hours, like I can whether I've been awake for 16, I can go to sleep at any time. I really can. But I never want to. Like I would, if I could stay up for the rest of my life and never have to sleep again, I would gladly make that trade. I know some people really enjoy sleeping, and sometimes I obviously can't wait to go to sleep because you're so miserable, but like I just hate missing out on 8 hours, dude. There's more shit in the day that I want to do than 24 hours can hold. It'll drop eventually for 6 hours or so. Damn, dude. We're going to have shorter lives, for sure. Like, this is definitely going to come back to bite us one day. But currently, you know, it's fine. It's fine right now. Melatonin. I've never taken melatonin, but I also feel like that's a bunch of woo-woo stuff. I just can't imagine that, like, gummies can make me sleepy, you know? Okay. The fight of my life, guys. Prepare for the fight of my life. Come on. Bring out the bats. Turn that off for now. This is gonna be a joke. This is just gonna be so sad. Is there 2 bats? Right at the beginning? Oh no, the second one just spawned. What just happened? What did I do? Did I level up? No, I'm on wave 3. Oh, there's just sound effects for every wave. I forgot about that. Alright, kill him. I have a dragon crossbow, and I have fucking obsidian or onyx tipped bolts, dude. It's like it's just everything dies. My max hit's like 36 right now. My accuracy is crazy high, dude. I didn't even put on my I didn't even put on my coif. I'm literally wearing my my construction cape. I forgot. That's how unpressed I am about this. What all do I have on? Yeah, I got okay gear other than that. I didn't put on my coif, but besides that. No, I haven't been playing any Guild Wars lately. All of my time has been dedicated to leagues, currently. Guild Wars is next on the docket. It's next is Guild Wars, and then we play EVE Online, guys. We finally play EVE Online after that. But I want to give like a good, like after the New Year's, I want to give like a good 2-3 week period to Guild Wars 2 and get really into it and like do a couple expansions and stuff. That's sort of my goal currently. And I have a new idea. So I'm working on this new reaction video style. This is a crazy thing to say, but I have this idea of a way to react to videos that's going to allow me to react to videos that are like way longer, right? So like more condensed, consolidated thoughts. Like I'm kind of going to plan out a little bit of it and like pre-watch the video, cut the video up into clips, like make it show up on the screen but in a much smaller format, like just sort of a more professional looking video style for reaction videos, and then also to have more of my own like original content in the video. There's such a glare on the screen that I could not see this ranger up here legitimately, because the light is positioned a certain way now because Tiff has the floor covered in magazine pages back there. So like I can't even see the screen half the time, dude. Like the top half is just a blur. It's too bright. You take the pills you dissolve into your tongue. What is that, like Ambien or something? I don't know what it is. You might not be taking Ambien. I'm sorry. Dipped out of Brighter Shores. That game kind of flopped. I think it's going to continue going for a while. Like I think I don't know what the player base is of Brighter Shores, but like, dude, you know, you can't release a game with nothing to do but grinding. There has to be like some game there, and there has to be rewards for the grinds that aren't just this makes your grind more efficient. It's like, dude, we need like the reason RuneScape works is because there's so many different things to do that all feel different, so that you can like jump back and forth between all of them. And Brighter Shores sort of like missed that point, and they were like, everyone's just here for the grind, right? And it's like, maybe not necessarily. It is a very cozy game. It is a very chill game. I think that a lot of people did like it and enjoyed playing it. Like I do think that's a genuine thing, but it definitely wasn't my favorite game. I was definitely kind of let down by it. Melatonin, just a gummy? Word. Oh, just not a gummy. Yeah, I just, like I said, melatonin to me... This is so funny. I just realized I put this together in my brain. Melatonin to me is just like tryptophan from turkey or whatever. That's what I imagine it as being. Oh, I should kill this guy first. He's going to do the most damage. I care so little about the fight caves right now because, like what's going to happen, dude? I could just stand here and nothing would kill me. I have unlimited food, basically. I'm going to have plenty of prayer points. I don't even see the bats. There's supposed to be a bat in here, right? Is the next wave going to be the double ranger wave? I don't even know what waves I'm on, dude. It doesn't matter to me. It's double ranger. Okay, cool. So next will be the healers. It's going to go so fast, dude. It's like a joke. Just beat Desert Treasure 2. Have I ever done it before? No, I have never done it. Did you beat it on Leagues or did you beat it on like main game? I've watched a whole bunch of like lore videos about Desert Treasure, and I've like watched a bunch of the boss fight stuff. It looks really cool. I've just never gotten to a point in this game to where I actually feel like I could do it. But that being said, I feel like as a RuneScape player, I am an over-preparer. Like I do not like to take on challenges before I'm what I feel like is ready for it. Like on my main, I didn't do the fight caves until I was level like 104 or something. I didn't even try to do them because I was just so worried about doing it. And like my range was level 85, like 85. My defense was like level 79 or something. Like I was super over prepared for the fight caves when I first came here. That's just kind of who I am. See this guy out. He's just gonna melt me. I just feel like I'm in no real danger. Main game? Fuck yeah, dude. You're out here playing, baby. Did you play Leagues at all, person, or did you just hang out for the main game still? I know a lot of people don't ever partake in Leagues, which I totally get. I don't know. I think this is my honest opinion of why I do that. I think that the reason that we over-prepare is that if you've been playing RuneScape for a long time, dying used to be a big deal. In fact, it wasn't until Leagues that I realized that when you die, you can literally just go to the Grim Reaper and he'll just give you back your stuff. Like, back in the day, dude, you had a timer that was counting down the second that you died, and if you didn't get back your stuff by the time that timer counted down, which was like a minute and a half or something, all of your shit was just gone. Like, and I think that's where I'm coming at with RuneScape still, is that I just imagine that that's the way that it is, and it's totally not. You've been so motivated. Well, dude, follow that motivation. I only, like... every year I play Leagues, and it's my favorite time of the year in RuneScape. But like, I do this because I'm never, you know, I'm always excited to get the massive dopamine hits from playing Leagues. Like, still to this day, I mean, I've probably played, I would say I've put in 14 days of varying amounts of playtime, maybe more than that, into Leagues, and I'm still excited to log in every day. Like, I'm 42 points away, or 42 league tasks away from unlocking my next and my final area. So, like, there's always something for me to keep going with, and I really, really enjoy it. And that's what keeps me coming back to Leagues. But, like, if you're motivated to play main game, it's definitely a better investment of your time if you're, you know, if that's what you're here for, is to, like, get somewhere on your main. Like, that's definitely a great way to do it, for sure. Death coffers get expensive. Yeah, they do, but especially, like, early on taking risks, you know, or, like, I don't think I've had a death coffer cost me more than, like, 42k in this game right now, you know what I mean? So, like, you keep your 3 most valuable items, and I never have anything that good anyways. Like, I'm still running around in green d'hide pants right now, and I've got, like, a dragon crossbow, and I have a piece of armor from the Moon's dungeon. What's that dungeon called? That's like what I'm, you know, kitted out in right now. So it's not like I have anything that's worth a bunch of money anyways. But yeah, totally a main game. Especially if you're playing an Iron Man. Do you play Iron, person? Buying GF indeed, dude. I'm also trimming armor if anybody wants their armor trimmed. I unlocked the skill yesterday. It's in a special spell book, though. So you probably don't have it. Don't worry about it. I think that with the Mkando hammer, a max smithing cape, and, like, I don't know, like, maybe just, like, some dragon armor, or even just, like, the rest of your stuff, like, gilded, maybe, you could really convince some noobs that you can trim armor. That's the way to do it, in my opinion. Oh, wait, I gotta kill the bat. Don't trim my prayer. Oh, come on, really? I didn't max, like, come on, dude. How did I not hit a 10? We're almost to the majors. I gotta remember to slap on my prayers when the mages come out, because last time they hit me like a lot. They hit like a 42, dude. I was like, whoa. This is surprising, man. Let's go. Just so inefficiently doing this. I'm not even I'm reading chat more than I'm looking at the screen. There's not a chance for me to die here, you know? Except for Jad. Like, that's the whole thing. Is like, this might take me a couple of attempts because I get nervous with Jad always. But besides that, dude, there's not a chance. Not a chance I die on a wave. As long as I don't mess up and run out of prayer or something. Like, 0% chance, man. Kill the ranger. Nah, but you've intended to start a hardcore and see how far I can get. Hardcore's pretty interesting. I think that, to me, like, I just know that I would play long enough on hardcore that it wouldn't, that when I finally did die on hardcore, it would really irritate me, and it would probably be something really stupid. That's the thing that I think has kept me away from hardcore the most, is just that, like, where I would die would be, like, me trying to run through... like, trying to run through, like, the haunted woods in Canifus or whatever with too low of health and just being too stubborn to wait, you know? And then I would die after, like, 40-plus hours of playtime. By the way, guys, I checked my account playtime the other day on this account. We're now at 21 days and 9 hours on this account, man. Like, that's kind of ridiculous, considering I only started him less than, you know, 6 months ago. Like, I've played way too much of this game, dude. There's not 2 of you guys yet, is there? There is! Okay, this is the wave then. Let's go ahead and put on Pray for Mage, just to be safe. It doesn't matter. So we're at wave 36 now, yeah? Or no, 31. I think they come up with wave 31 then. That was 36 for some reason. And I'm just gonna pray it. I don't care. Like, it just doesn't matter to me. Like, I've got 13 extra prayer potions. I shouldn't need to get more prayer pots for this, and this is the only thing right now that I care about having prayer potions for. Like I said, I'm about to unlock Canifus and everything, and so, or Mauritania, and then I can do what are they called? Raids. And I don't know if I need prayer pots for that, because I've never done raids. I've never done that raid before, but like, you know, I'm not worried about it. Where you fight the magma fish and monster. It does look like the area where you fight the magma fish and monster hunter. Except it's just like, it's like drawn in MS Paint, you know? I always thought this was the dumbest looking area ever whenever I was a kid, and I thought it was really hard to look at when I was a kid too. So yeah. Let's just pick on him. I guess we could take out this guy first since I'm literally praying magic. I just have to pay attention to my prayer. That's all I have to do in this, because I will get distracted and then I will have no prayer. I should just keep it up, but I'm just fine. I'll do it. I'm stubborn. Ooh, dude, I forgot how much potions give you right now. Like, that's massive, dog. This is gonna be cake. This is gonna be a cakewalk. Yeah, I came out of my room a little bit. I've been okay, man. I've been sick, honestly. Like, you can still hear that I'm not, like, my voice doesn't sound the way that it normally does. But like, I've been okay. The head cold wasn't super bad. Like, it could have been way, way worse. It was just miserable because, because Tiff has like health conditions and things, we always try to make sure that she doesn't get sick. So whenever I get sick, I'm like wearing a mask the entire time. And so just wearing a mask is fucking miserable and I hate it. And so I wore a mask for like 3 days. I have like cracks around my mouth and like, you know, my nose is all chapped and all that stuff. But it could have been way, way worse. Like, you know, I've had like COVID and the flu in the past year and a half. So a head cold was kind of no big deal, honestly. But I laid in bed and played RuneScape for 4 days. Like, I didn't get out of bed except to go like make myself food and stuff. I just laid in bed and played RuneScape. What, like Wintertot? I don't even know what that was in reference to now. Fucking, dude, I forget all the time what I was talking about. Oh shit, they're draining my prayer. I forgot. Oops. That was a dose I didn't want to use. It is what it is. And I'm literally only here because I have to do the fight caves on stream, dude. The things I do for love. Yeah, dude, 100%. That's what, dude, like, it is... I saw a video the other day on Instagram, and this is a pretty common trope. People love to, like, punch down, especially people who aren't very funny. And, like, I saw a video on Instagram the other day where this person was, like, making fun of people with chronic illnesses. They were just like, yeah, I'm, like, you know, I can't even remember what they were talking about. They were like, you know, I have to wear a mask in public because of what... And they were, like, a pretty normal-looking person. They were just trying to get clicks, you know, and being an asshole for that reason. And I just thought to myself, like, man... If people could just have more empathy, like, I know that a lot of people fake a lot of illnesses, that, like, that's a thing that happens, that there are mentally ill people who, like, fake illnesses and, like, mental conditions for attention, that's, like, a thing that people do, and I'm aware of that, I get that. But the thing is that, like, when you make it sort of a point, I should really kill this guy first, because I'm not even turning my prayer off, so, like, I really should. And if I wanted to conserve prayer, I could just turn prayer off in between rounds, but I don't care. When you normalize the idea that everyone who has a certain condition is just faking it, whether it be like heart conditions, whether it be mental illness, whether it be, you know, celiac disease is another one that Tiff has that people love to say is fake. Then people who actually have it just live in this world where everyone thinks they're faking and no one takes it seriously, so no one actually tries to do the thing that they need to do in order to, like, make that better. Like, at restaurants, you know, I've heard cooks before say, like, gluten allergies aren't real. I used to work in restaurants, and it's like, they are. I live with someone who has celiac disease. Like, it's a real thing. If she eats something that she doesn't know has gluten in it, and it does, she gets sick. And I know because I've poisoned her before. Like, I'd say, like, accidentally, like, have put gluten in things, and she got, like, majorly sick from it, like, multiple times. It's so odd, man. I don't understand why people, like, maybe they just can't deal with the idea that there's people out there who live in a world that like is more difficult for them to live in than the one that they personally live in. They can't like conceptualize the idea that other people can have it harder than they do, or like they can't imagine that it's possible to not eat bread or something like that. And so they just sort of like they have to make it a fake thing in their brain. I don't know what it is, but it's really bizarre how people just like do not want to accept that certain things are real. What's that old line? Heaven is real, I've seen it, or whatever? Hell is real, I've seen it. Hell is real, I live in it. Okay, let's kill these guys. Gotta slurp my drink, dude. Gotta drink the Baja Blast, baby. Keep those prayer levels up. Sorry for the rant. There's been a lot of things lately, guys, you know? I've been diving deep into the internet world because I haven't been able to leave my fucking room. The fire cave is gonna be sweet, dude. I'm gonna get the fire cave and then probably like immediately sacrifice it to the Inferno to get the 200 points. I might not, but like it just kind of makes sense to me. Ooh, let's kill the bat. We really should kill the Rangers first, man. I'm telling you. If I cared about my supplies at all. The problem is, watch me lose to Jad like 7 times. Let me just choke over and over again and then start to run out of, and just think back to these moments. This is going to end up being like a 5-hour stream. I lose a whole bunch of times. I'm way too cocky. And just, what wave am I on right now? 43, damn, dude. We're cooking, baby. Kill the bat, kill the bat, kill the bat. Yeah, watch that shit happen, though. Let's take out the Ranger first. I just feel like it's going to be less stress that way, less of me worrying about things. But no, like I said, I didn't even prepare well for this, man. Like I'm fucking I'm wearing a fucking 99 skill cape, dude. I love it, man. I've never had a skill cape in this game before, you know? I didn't have the money. So when I got 99 fletching when I was a kid. Just because I like decided that was the thing I was going to do, you know? I didn't even have the money for a skill cape. But it just feels good to run around in a skill cape, man, you know? Like, I know that it's fake. I know that this isn't real and all that shit, but it feels good. We're gonna have to turn these sound effects way up. They're gonna be really obnoxious whenever I fight Chad. I know that the orange, he spawns on top of the orange one whenever that happens, so. Okay. I wonder how long it's been. What time are we at? 18 minutes, dude. That's not bad. Was I not attacking? Okay. Bam, 2 hit on the Ranger. Oh, there's a second Ranger now. Cool. Alright, so we're like, what is it? Is it 60 waves in the fight caves? We're like really getting close at this point. We're at wave 45. We only have 15 more waves. I mean, it's going really fast. Like, I'm assuming sub 30 minutes, maybe, is kind of what I'm thinking. We'll see what actually happens, but, I mean, we're just cooking. The high accuracy, dude, the high damage, like, you gotta think, last time I did this with a blowpipe, and so, like, blowpipes are just really kind of, annoying to do it with, you know? Like, I appreciate what a blowpipe does. I appreciate how fast it is. It is really good for the fight caves, but your accuracy being so low means that some of the things that you fight in the fight caves when you're using a blowpipe is just, like, brutal to fight, dude. You miss all the fucking time. Don't get too close. If I take a melee hit from this major, it could really fuck me up. Guess we'll fight him first. Oh, there's a bat, too. No! Just immediately do the thing that I say to be careful not to do. Classic, bro. This is what my life is like. I would have never done it if I wouldn't have said it out loud. Alright. Come on. There we go. We're gonna take him. Bring a slurp of the Baja Blast. I'm really thinking it's going to be first try on Jad, to be completely honest. Like that's really what I'm imagining is going to happen. I feel bad that I'm doing this at such an hour that no one's going to be here, but there's just not time on my schedule to do this at any other point of the day except for right now. Like, if I don't get on here and do the fight caves at what is it, 1 in the morning, midnight 30 right now, there's not a chance that I'm going to be able to do this during the daytime, dude. Because by like 1, 2 o'clock, like I'm spent, dude. There's not a chance, you know. I gotta go to sleep at like 2, 3 o'clock right now. I'm trying to be awake long enough to be able to go to my family's Christmas thing on Christmas, and you know, there's just a whole bunch of stuff, man. So we gotta do the fight caves now. Good, let's get some more of these. Bro. Fight caves are just a joke in leagues. Everything's gonna be a joke in leagues, though. The only thing, like, I don't know, man. It should be fine. It should be fine. Stuff's hitting me so low. I'm thinking I can basically just ignore the healers to a degree. Like, I might not even need to get them off of Jad. Like, I might be able to just kill Jad anyways because of the damage that I'm doing. We'll have to see, like, what it actually comes down to whenever I get there. If I need to deal with them, I will. But, like, you know, I think it's going to be, like, just a cakewalk through and through. I don't know why I'm focusing on the Ranger or the Majors so much, honestly. It does feel good to just walk through it, to just breeze through the fight. I mean, you gotta think, man. Doing the fight caves in main game usually is like a pretty big deal. Once you get used to it and you understand what's going on, you understand the pattern of how it works and all that, and like, but it's still just like, it's frustratingly, what would be the term here? Mundane, annoying. I don't know what to really say about it. It's just like, it's annoying to have to like safe spot everything and like catch everything on corners of rocks and try to block them behind other enemies and do all that shit. Like, I don't enjoy that kind of gameplay in general, and I'm not good enough to like flick my prayers and off-tick things and all those kind of, like, I don't understand those mechanics very well. So like, you know, this is just kind of what it comes down to. Turn down my audio just a little bit. It might have been right. I don't understand why the sound effects are so freaking loud. Like, in comparison to the music, when the music is way louder than the sound effects are in the settings. They could use better mixer, you know? I should probably... I'll kill him first. We'll do this in a good pattern here. Kill him. We're almost there. We should be on, like, wave 53. Yeah, cool. We have, like, 7 more waves, dude. It's over. It's, like, sub 30 minutes, I'm telling you. The fastest fight caves. I've never done the fight caves in less than an hour before. Because like I said, blow piping is just slow. Like it's really useful. The speed of the attack is really good. You get a lot of hits out, so you kind of negate your whatever. But you know, oh, my Twitch stream isn't working. Cool, dude. A restream is garbage. Like I've after using Restream for a really long time, what I will say about it is that Restream is garbage. Like I like the Twitch stream, just there's no way for me to fix it now because I'm already live. I would have to take down the stream on YouTube and then put the stream back up on and try to like go through stuff and see if I can get it to work. But Restream is garbage. Like I can't. I'm going to have to use something like where I actually stream to both of them myself. Like some kind of plugin that allows me to split the outputs and do like two separate uploads or whatever, because it's just it's bad. Like I would not suggest anyone to use Restream. It doesn't work. Good. I'm glad that it showed my offline stream. I don't know how to fix it. You know what I mean? Like I have my desire for things that I use in my life is that I don't care about all the extra features, like they're nice and all that, but if the thing doesn't work 99.9% of the time, then like I just have problems with it. I don't even have my chat up. But like, and Restream is one of those things where I would say that probably 30 to 40% of the time there's some kind of issue. There's like I can't get my chat to work. I can't see how many people are watching. Like, it literally tells me that I'm live on Twitch right now, and I'm not. That's crazy. It's so frustrating, man. YouTube is better anyways. Yeah, I enjoy streaming on YouTube more anyways, to be completely honest. I feel like the culture on Twitch is, like, kind of worse to a degree. I feel like people are just more rude on Twitch, although my only, what's it called? Troll raid came from YouTube, but besides that, oh shit. You know, besides that, like, I definitely prefer streaming on YouTube. It's where my audience is anyways. Am I going to play Path of Exile 2? I will eventually. I don't want to spend $30 on a game right now, to be completely honest. Tiff and I have that trip coming up next month to Austin, and like, I don't want to, what would be the thing here? I don't want to, like, spend a bunch of money going into that, you know? I have a lot of other things that I'm doing right now, too. Like, I would much rather spend $30. This is insane. I would much rather spend $30 on a snare stand and drum practice pad because I want to learn to play the drums. It's been way too long of me not knowing how to play the drums, and I keep saying out loud to people, I should have learned to play the drums. Everyone needs a drummer, and there's, like, none of them. And I've said that so many times that I've just gone, why don't I learn to play the fucking drums, dude? Like, I know how to program drums. I know what drum beats do. Like, I make drum beats for all the songs that I record. Like, I just don't play the drum parts. It's only the physicality now that's keeping me from it. I should just do that. Oh, look, man. They're like fucking me up a little bit. Whoa, 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 whoa. I ran out of prayer. No, 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 no. Well, there's 30 minutes of my life I'll never get back, dude. Shit. I was like, why are they hitting 35s on me? All right, guys, attempt 2. Shit, dude, I was there, man. I didn't even get to. This is my first. That's my first time ever dying to the fight caves, not to Jad. That's the very first time. Hey, what's up, Vaughn? How you doing, baby? What waves? Let me see what waves I had left. Hold on. I was on 58. I had 4 waves left. Oh, yeah, we go again, dude. We're getting it. Don't worry. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. It's good. It's good range training. That's what we'll tell ourselves. Like, I'm going for 99 range too, so that's good. It'll be my 4th 99, dude. Look at those beautiful fucking stats, dude. I've actually been training all of my skills. Like, it's pretty wild. Why'd you make a terrible mistake, Bob? What happened? Did you sleep with your best friend's wife or your brother's wife or something? It's the only things that I consider to be like terrible mistakes at this point in my life. We almost had it, dude. We were so close. Now I'm anxious about my prayer bots. I might start conserving prayer in the fights now. It might keep me more engaged with it, you know. Oh no, you can make it again, dude. What'd you do? What was your ramen hack? Did you put American cheese in it? Dude, I love American cheese in ramen. Or I even like to do, like, this is a crazy one, but like egg yolk. Like, you take a raw egg yolk and you mix that into your ramen broth. Oh, dude. That shit good. Every time I eat ramen now, I get a migraine, dude. I think I'm done with ramen for the rest of my life. I think it finally hit me. The age of no more ramen has come. And that's a real bummer, like, honestly. That, like, really, like, hurts my spirit, dude. Ah, you stupid bat. Here was the ranger. Come here. There you are. I can't see up there. I'm just clicking until the click is red. I still can't see him. He just blends into the background. Who's next? Where's the other enemies? Oh, the sound is glitched. You guys hear that? Oh, it's gone. I can't believe I died. What a wuss I am, dude. Yeah, no Shin Ramen. They're good, dude. Their black ramen, their red ramen's good too. I have packs of those downstairs. Chipotle mayo. I've done the chipotle mayo in ramen too before. I had that at one point. I put that in there. It was really good. One egg, my dad's special barbecue sauce, mixed it all together. Ooh, that sounds really good. Dude, I love, like, ramen is such a good base for, like, creating on top of, honestly. A lot of people sleep on that shit, man. You know, if you're just eating ramen straight from the packet without anything else on it, you're really missing out on a good time. It's so easy to take like okay ramen to really good ramen. It's like an extra 4 minutes of work, and you just have such a better experience. The egg was very liquidy. Poured some boiling water into it and had the eggs cook in the soup for 5 minutes. Ooh. Sounds really good, actually. I like I said, I wish I could eat ramen, dude. Ramen was maybe my favorite food. Like, noodles in general were my favorite food for a long time, but I'm so afraid of MSG at this point. Like, I've never had a problem with it before, and then it's just been like a trigger for my migraines for some reason. I should really kill him first. I have still been on the rice and beans kick, dude. I'm down like 7 pounds because of the way that I'm eating. Like, I went from 205 to 197.8, I think is what it was this morning when I weighed myself. Like, it happened really, really quickly. Just, I'm eating like rice and beans and cans of soup, dude. And then soup that I make myself too. Like, I made a really good potato soup the other day and I made chili, and like I've been eating those things. But yeah, dude, I've been eating just like, you know, tons of that shit. It's so like there hasn't been a lot of cooking like going on, but you know, like yesterday, Tiff had gotten Mexican food. She went out to eat with her dad, and her dad got Mexican food, and she had like leftover queso from the Mexican restaurant. Here they are. I was like, where's this wave? So she had leftover queso from the Mexican restaurant, so I just put like rice, beans, and then like a dollop of queso, heated that shit up in the microwave, bro, and it was good. I don't know. It's excellent, man. But I will tell you what I have been doing. I got a gift card, like a Sheetz gift card. Do you guys have Sheetz where you live? So Sheetz is a gas station, but it's like a convenience store, but they also sell like fast food inside of it as well. It's a pretty well-respected place. It's like kind of a way of life around here. So well, hey Moose, what's up, dude? How you doing? So I've been using that card at Sheetz, and they have like popping boba in the convenience store part. So like I'll buy primes and I'll buy like a cup and I'll put the prime in the cup and put the popping boba in there and stuff like that. But this is a move. I'm going to turn you guys on to something that you're all going to give me side eye about here, but this is good, and I'm telling you. It's called a dirty soda, right? And what you do is you take Dr. Pepper, and then you like fill the cup up with Dr. Pepper, and then you go over to the coffee station and you get French vanilla creamer, and you pour the French vanilla creamer into the Dr. Pepper. That shit good, brother. That shit like diabetes in a cup, but it's good, brother. Something I'd like to do, a country road trip with a convertible car down. Yeah, dude. That's kind of the music that I'm making, like Americana music right now. I made another one, if I wasn't in the middle of the fight caves, I would show you, but I made another one like yesterday as well that I think is like going to be even better. I only have a minute and a half of the song done so far, but like realistically, I'm sort of in a journey mode with music right now, so I'm like progressing further in like my production skills and my capabilities to make the song sound good. The mix that you have, I've already changed a whole bunch of stuff on. Like I put like slapback delay on my vocals, and just like had like turned the drums down, or turned the toms up a little bit and turned the bass down a little bit, and doubled the guitar tracks, doubled the vocals on the chorus, stuff like that, just to like make the song hit harder. But like I've got 5 songs recorded right now that I think all of them are going to go on a record that I'm working on right now. Like I didn't even know I was it's been probably 2 years since I've put out a full record. I've put out a whole bunch of songs on SoundCloud over the past 2 years, but like this is the first record that I've actually gotten all the way through making, or I'm probably going to get all the way through making in a long time, and it's just been really, really good. Like, all real instruments, no tuning, 0 tuning on my voice. I'm not using any vocal production. Like, I'm going like pretty raw with all the stuff, just like guitar licks, vocals, drums, and bass, man. You know, and maybe like some organ if I like find a place for it. Organ sounds really good on the blues. Fight caves are the hardest content in the game, dude. Fight caves are supposed to be cake. I thought this was going to be easy. I just died because I ran out of prayers. So I wasn't paying any fucking attention. Classic Cole that gets distracted, dies. Kill that guy. One of your favorite drinks is to mix peaches, blend them, add 2 cups of Greek yogurt, add some lemon and orange juice. Ooh, dude, that sounds really good. I love Greek yogurt. I love it blended into things too, but like, yeah, Greek yogurt fucking hits, dude. I also got these at the Dollar Tree. They have these gummy candies that you can peel. Like, they have like an outside gummy peel, and then on the inside it's jelly. And so you like peel them open, eat the jelly, and then you eat the wrapper too. And it's like really odd, dude. Not my favorite thing. It could be worse. It's like bad gushers, or like just like worse gushers. No, they're not bad, but they're just worse. They're peach flavored. That's why I brought that up. I love peach flavored things, dude. Peaches are so good, especially when you get good ones. The problem is that peaches are good for like 2 months, or like not even that, like 2 weeks probably. And then after that, they're just kind of lackluster. There's nothing worse than biting into a peach that's either way too hard or way too mushy. Those two things are miserable. But when you get a good peach that's that perfect consistency, it's got that snap to it, but then it's super juicy and delicious. Oh my god, dude. The best. Peaches, plums, I love all that shit. Not a big apple fan. I'm allergic to oranges. Like, I have oral allergies to oranges and citrus fruit in general. I used to eat just grapefruit, like just biting into them. I'd like peel them first, you know, and then I'd eat them like an orange, like in big segments. I really miss that shit, but can't do that anymore. I remember one day I bit into a grapefruit and my whole mouth just like burned like really badly and was like super itchy. And then I was like, well, that was weird. And then I tried to eat an orange and the same thing happened. And I was like, well, that's weird. And then I like tried to eat oranges from a cup and then my insides were itchy. And I was like, okay, something's going on here. And so I now don't eat anything that's orangey. If I eat a lot of cheese all at once, I have the same thing, though. Just, like, weird oral allergy things. Fuck the fight caves, dude. Just let me in, dog. We're not even close. It's taking so much longer this time. Where are we going? If you on a road trip, man, we'll road trip. No, we're going to a fire cave, brother. We gotta get to the fire cave, dog. I gotta get through this. I really thought we were done. I really thought we had it on that last one. I was like, this is going to be a first try one. This is going to be a first try on an account ever. It's going to happen in leagues, but nope. Let's kill the ranger first. Can we fight the ranger, please? Don't run underneath of him. Oh, shit. Oh, there's 2 rangers. Okay, so we're about to have the double healer wave, and then we're going to have mages after that. And we'll probably conserve prayer this time, even though it only took me 1.5 potions to get through the fight caves last time, but... Double healer. And this will be my last, I just realized this will be my combat too. This will be my combat mastery. Oh shit. Whoop. I forgot again. Got a trigger prayer pot. A little bit of a waste, but it's okay. We'll just keep this up for now. Good Slayer too, though. Like, being always on task is nice. I could have like made this even easier myself if I would have just waited until I unlocked Mauritania and then gotten the black mask. But like, you know, whatever. It's not gonna be a big deal. Kill the bat. Another one down. Be a second bat too. There he is. Once again, if they're on the north side of my screen, dude, not a chance. Not a chance of me seeing them. Okay, this time it's in the bag, fellas. I just got a range level. Hit points. What are my stats right now? I'm close to another range level. It's all just good training, you know? Like 300 hits and I get a range level is pretty good, man. Like 99 just comes so quickly in leagues. Like, I have 25 million construction XP already, and I could easily get 50 million construction XP if I wanted to. It's so simple, dude. You just make, like, the crystal thrones or whatever, and, like, gee whiz, man, it blows by. 99 came so fast. Especially with Banker's Note. I kind of wish that I had done Total Recall or whatever it's called. The ability to just, like, come back and forth between up range. The ability to just go back and forth like on a boss like that, it would be so good. Like, you know, Vorkath would be a really good one to just reset everything afterwards, but you know, you have basically unlimited resources whenever you're doing this anyways with Banker's Note, so it is what it is. It's like 6 of one, half dozen of the other. I think that the further on down the road that you get in leagues, the less the actual choice matters. Like, I feel like early on, there's some really obvious wrong choices to make. And like the thieving one was probably a bad choice. Like, I should have gotten the herb one or whatever it was on that one. But like, you know, it's the choice that I made in the moment. I was a greedy little bastard, so that's why I got the thieving one. But it just doesn't have a lot of use later on, for sure. Like, Golden God plus thieving is just kind of whatever. It's a task tanking a Jad hit? Yeah, dude. I don't know. I don't know if I want to risk it for the biscuit or not. I have been max hit by Jad before and died. Like, that is something that has happened to me. I do have trauma around that. My first time ever fighting Jad, I missed one prayer flick and he killed me. And I had like 80-something health, and he just... I Pikachu faced him, dude. Just... not even streaming, just me in real life, you know? Alone in my room, just like... After that, I had to take a break. I was like, oh no. I prepared so hard. And it's so scary when you first do the fight caves, because you're so unaware of what things that you actually need to do. We're not going to risk like running out of prayer anymore. You have no idea what you need to do. You don't know what you need to bring with you. So it's like a lot of work, and it's a lot of things to hold in your head. Like, I didn't even understand what Divine Bruise did. I didn't understand what Saradomin Bruise did. I didn't understand using Super Restores. Like, I didn't know that Saradomin Bruise decreased your stats, and then you had to use Super Restores in order to bring those back up. I didn't realize that Divine Potions, like, as I was using Bastion Potions, I didn't realize that Divine Bastion Potions took your health down, but then they didn't, like, decrease until the time completely ran out. I didn't realize any of those things. It's all stuff I had to learn the first time I did the fight caves. And so, like, you know, you learn a whole bunch of mechanics through doing all of that. Like, I didn't even know about prayer flicking prior to fight caves the first time either. And you like learn all of these skills by doing content in RuneScape. That's one of the things that I think is so good about RuneScape. But like, it was a lot on me to do it all at once, and it was stressful. So after I died that first time, I was just like, I need a break from this game for a couple days. But I got it like within the next 6 days. I just kept coming back, doing a couple tries a night, and I think on my 6th or 7th try, I got it down. And I was so stoked, dude. I rode that dopamine high for days. This is a recent one too, man. You know, like, I did the fight caves for the first time a year ago, something like that. Year and a half ago. I can't remember if it was before last leagues or not. And I've been playing for decades, man, you know? Like, it's crazy. Just like I said, you know, I'm always anxious about, like, about doing the things. Whoa. Are we out of ammo? What the hell's going on? Why am I not attacking? Oh, he was just walking underneath them. Let's just go ahead and get these out. Why not? The last thing I want is to run out of resources while I'm, like, in the middle of it and have to do all that. I'm just letting him drain my prayer. What a stupid move I'm doing. It'll be really sad when I have to figure out a way to get more prayer pots. Dude, I pickpocketed Master Farmers to 1,000 pickpockets last night, and I didn't get a single Ranar seed, which is really frustrating. I used my 1 Ranar seed that I had to grow 3 to make more prayer pots. I don't even know where I got the rest of my Ranars, honestly. Like, probably just from random drops. Yeah, dude. I know, right? Like, you gotta think at this point, because of leagues, I've done a lot of, like, content that I had never done before. Like, I've fought Adamant and Rune Dragons. I've gotten, like, a lot more stuff done in Relica than what I've ever done before. Like, I've been to Weiss now. I've never went to Weiss before. There's like a lot of little things that I've done this time that I've never done before, but yeah, dude, there's so much content in this game I've never touched. I'm like a nostalgia RuneScape gamer, you know? That's the way I really think of myself. I just prefer to do content that's like the old easy content that I used to do when I was a kid. And so I stay away from just like pushing further and further into the game, which is something that's kind of melting away at this point because of the streaming, because of the like making videos about it, all that kind of stuff. I've just like pushed further and further into the game. It's going good, Luke. I've died in the fight caves one time, so I wasn't paying any attention. I let my prayer run out. How's your day going? Going straight Inferno after this? Fuck no. Dude, I'll do the... I do want to try the Inferno a little bit, but I want to like... get all that stuff that everyone else has. I want to get like good tank gear, get like what's it called? Get good tank gear. I want to get good what am I saying here? I want to get the T-bow and like just do that kind of stuff, and then go and try the Inferno. You've learned like 30 new bosses in the past 6 months? Hell yeah, dude, I feel that. One issue of you have with this game is that it's overwhelming amount of content there is. I can't tell if I want to work on achievements, quests, or skilling that's preventing me from playing more. I find that the best thing to do in RuneScape is just to pick something and go for it. Like, I know that's kind of tried and true advice at this point, and everyone kind of knows it, but like, it really is just the fact that anything you do in RuneScape progresses you. So just, you know, like, quests are obviously always going to be the best thing to do because that content drives you towards getting somewhere specific, and it unlocks new things by doing quests, so you can never go wrong by doing quests. But at the same time, I also think that, like, working on skills will just unlock more quests for you to do, and sometimes I use skills as a way to decompress from the super, like, hyper-focused, I have to have all these windows and tabs up and going back and forth and doing all this kind of shit, like, you know, that kind of thing. Like, I tend to take breaks from that with skilling. Flax picking simulator. I do not like picking flax that much. I did do my crafting up to level 40 on this account, like one main game with this account, just with like flaxing and bowstring, because I just didn't have any other options that I wanted to do. Like, I did not want to kill cows to get leather, to tan the leather, to turn that into items, so I ended up just flax picking. But it's not my favorite thing to do for sure. But I do remember doing a lot of flaxing as a kid. Playing Iron Man got you out of that. Got to learn new content if you want gear upgrades. Yeah, 100%. That's like the way that I'm feeling about the game currently, is that like leagues and then playing this account on main game without doing, you know, any guides and without doing, it's like pushed me into doing a lot more new content, which is fun. You know, I enjoy it. I really do. I just didn't think that I would. I'm a comfort seeker. That's like really who I am. Let's take him out actually. Combat achievements were your gateway to learning new things. Yeah, I could definitely see that. Like I've done all the free-to-play bosses now. I had never fought Obor or the Moss Giant one prior, and so I've done those, so I know what their mechanics are at this point. You know, like little things like that have popped up as I've been playing, and you know, the combat achievements, trying to get all of them is a great way to go about doing that for sure. And also the combat achievements are really useful. The things you get for combat achievements are nice, dude. You start class sub in a couple weeks, then your birthday is New Year's Eve. Oh shit, dude. You're a 31st baby, so you're a Capricorn then? Is that what that is? Congratulations on classes. What are you going to school for? I'm still in the middle of classes right now. No, you don't need that much to do bosses. In fact, I know a lot of people who have gotten that far and never done like any bosses. You know, there's so many ways to train your skills in this game that a lot of people will just brute force them. But I'm getting to an age where, like, brute forcing my way through things that, oh, come on, get out of his range. Brute forcing my way through things that otherwise can be circumvented by just like taking the path of actually doing content is starting to become annoying and frustrating to me. So like, I'm way more interested at this point of like, I'd rather kill Vorkath to get a dragon axe than would cut my way up to 99 with a rune axe, you know what I mean? Does Vorkath drop a dragon axe? Do I sound like an idiot right now? I think Vorkath drops dragon axes. I still haven't done Vorkath. I plan on doing that pretty soon as well. I don't think he's going to be that hard or anything. I think I'll just basically melt him away. I just have to learn the mechanics. I know that you need like anti-poisons, and I don't have any anti-poisons on me right now. I might have like one anti-poison. Do you need anti-venom? I don't know. Something like that. I know there's probably some setup for him that I don't have currently, and I need to work on getting, and then... But it'll be nice to do Vorkath. Like, I don't even know what the final boss of Dragon Slayer 2 is. I thought it was Vorkath for a long time, but apparently it's not. By the way, guys, I'm wearing no pants right now, so if I get up at some point and you see my underwear, don't make fun of me, okay? Don't make fun of the skid marks or whatever. There's no skid marks. I wash my underwear. Dagonoth Kings drop Dragon Axe. Okay, word. So where do I, like... I can't get rune throwing axes in this game basically anywhere, so how am I going to get into the Dagonoth Kings? Am I just going to have to enlist the help of people? I know there's a clue step that takes you to Dagonoth Kings, but... What wave are we on now? 53. Okay, we're back to where we were, basically. I want to make sure that my prayer is really high before I actually fight Jad. Praying to God that I don't die to Jad. Like, it would be so nice to just get that done and not have to worry about it. And we're also going to mute music and turn sound effects way up to the point that you guys will be super annoyed by it. But I just want to make sure that I have the best chance possible. Capricorn starting in biology/math combined major. I think I'll do a computer science minor too. Hell yeah, dude. That sounds like the most difficult, ridiculously overwhelming thing ever, but congrats on it, dude. I believe in pushing yourself into really, really hard things, honestly. Like, I believe in getting yourself to a place that like you're doing something that you don't know if you can do, and you're constantly having to discover new things about yourself to overcome it. That's like what I think the secret for me personally, to happiness is to put myself in really hard situations and have to find my way out of them. Like my CS degree is really, really hard and has taken a major toll on me and has changed me as a person completely. Like my need to learn to focus has just increased like crazy because the amount of stuff that I have to learn for my degree is ridiculous. But it's really good for me, you know. It makes my brain work in a way that otherwise I would never have accessed. And so, like, while that degree sounds brutal and like something that I would not want to step into personally, if you think you can handle it, I say go for it, dude. Push hard into that dark, you know? We're getting really close to the end of this. Take out that ranger. What wave are we on? 56. We're gonna drink another dose for a Baja Blast. Clue Compass teleport rune through access or a drop from the Armadillo minion during elite clues? Really? Well, I guess I'll have to figure that out. Get that clue step. Take this ranger out before the healer makes his way over to me. Kill the healer. Hard stuff really does make you grow. That's why I juggle two families that don't know about each other. Really made me, dude. I have a friend who, if you ask him what his dream is in life, that's his dream, is to have two families that don't know about each other. That's such a funny fucking idea, dude. The idea that, like, there are definitely people out there who have two families and they don't know about each other is crazy to me, dude. The math that you have to do, the, like, planning capabilities is insane, bro. What a crazy thing to do, man. What a thing that, like, if they found out about each other, they would all just be like, what the hell? You know, like, how in the world? Like, your whole life would feel like a sham if you found out that your dad had a second family that like, he was participating in actively the whole time, you know? He was at, like, both of your soccer games. That would be fucking crazy. He was always there. That's what the other family tells you whenever. It's like, how did he do that? I feel like you'd have to be a little bit impressed, you know what I mean? Just transferring now, you finished up everything you could do for prerequisites at the community college. You used to struggle with math more, started to like it doing. Yeah, dude, so I was the same way. I always hated math whenever I was a kid, and but I was always pretty good at it. Like, I made it all the way to like trigonometry without really knowing what I was doing, because I just, like, like could just sort of feel what the right answers were and like found my way through it that way, which was a really odd thing to say, but it's true. And so like I struggled in math a lot when I was younger, just because I didn't really know what I was doing, so I had to like just sort of wing my way through it. And then in order to get into the degree that I'm in currently, I had to have a pre-calculus like credit, so I had to take like pre-calculus courses. So I had to teach myself. I went all the way back to algebra, like middle school level algebra, and I went from middle school level algebra to pre-calculus over the course of 8 months. And it just like it really opened my eyes to how much I enjoyed math and like the puzzle solving aspect of it and like the understanding of the formulas. And like that was my first hard like learning thing that I like did. And man, math is actually really cool. Like I even thought about doing like a math degree because of that, you know. Well, there's a lot of math in computer science too, but you know, not the same for sure. It's like applied mathematics. For you to say you can't wait to have kids so you can move away from them. Yeah, dude. Give some kids some stories, man, you know, teach them. Give them a hard life so that they become more interesting. That's the secret. Oh, come on. Back off, guys. They're melting me, dude. They're melting me. Oh, you're fine, Bion. No worries. It's going to be your capstone for a degree in logistics management? Word, dude. Do your thing. Get out there and teach the people about how to juggle two families. Is that what you're going into for real, though, is logistics management? I don't know what I'm trying to do with computer science, honestly. Like, I sort of have this weird notion in my head that I'll probably end up writing, like, music-making software at some point that I'll figure out. Oh! Bro, that was a high hit. That was scary. I gotta be more careful with that. Could you imagine if I just die to a melee hit from a major just because I'm not paying any attention? I feel like I'll probably end up like writing some kind of software for musicians at some point, but we'll see what happens. So the next wave is the double majors, right? And then I'm like at JAD. Let's go ahead and mute our let's go ahead and mute our music and let's turn the sound effects up so I can focus in. We should have enough prayer right now to fight Jad too. All right, guys. Let's hope that I don't biff this. Where are you double majors at? Where's the orange one? There he is. Okay, cool. So that's where Jad's gonna spawn. So let's go ahead and fight this one first. And Jad will spawn in that corner over there. Alright, guys, I'm gonna read the chat in a second, but first of all, I'm just gonna kill these guys and take on Jad. Boss fight time. Okay. My heart is like tight. Like I can feel my chest clenching up, you know? Wow, the sound effects are glitching. Perfect timing. There we go. He's in such a bad spot for me to be able to see him. Oh, we got this. I want to see if I can just kill him while he's being healed. In fact, I can. Boom. Boom. God, that was easy. That makes me feel bad almost. Okay, sorry guys, let me read some chat. Oh, okay. Piece of cake, fellas, piece of cake. Getting to the end now, blah, blah, blah. Not doing shit now. Let me see, hold on, let me get back a little bit further. Dropped out from advertising and PR degree. Yeah, dude, I'm a big believer that marketing is like evil witchcraft that no one should participate in. That it's like wrong to brainwash people into buying things that they don't need just because you want to make more money. Like that's like a weird thing that I have personally. What school is supposed to be is a gym for your brain, math for critical thinking, English slash LA for literacy and understanding, social studies for research skills, etc. But both students and teachers. Yeah, 100%. I agree with that. Like, I've often told people that like school kind of gives you what you put into it back. So like if you want to put in the effort to actually learn, like school is one of the best, most concentrated ways to make your brain grow. And so that's like the reason that I started going back to school and wanted to actually learn how to do all the things that I'm doing currently, is just because I was really interested in like growing my brain. And so putting my effort into it to get what I've gotten out of it has been really good for me. But a lot of people are always on the fence about going to school, and I get it's really expensive, so I get it. I'm like going into debt for school, you know? Seem to forget this and obsess over memorizing everything for grades that don't matter in the long run. Just end up thinking everything is rubbish and don't understand the purpose of education. 100%, man. Yeah, I totally agree with you that that's 100% what everyone does. It's, you know, like I think the young people of today, a lot of the young people of today have this concept in their head that like school's for idiots, dude. I'm going to go to the streets, bro. I'm going to learn how to become a genius. I'm going to learn how to become a millionaire just by like watching Andrew Tate videos. And it's like, dude, the whole part of school is not to become a millionaire. Like, I know that sounds crazy because of how much it costs to go to school, but like it is to become a better person. Like that's what school's about, to become a better, more useful person. And you can do that in a lot of ways, but I guarantee you're not going to become a better, more useful person by just focusing on making money. Like that's like how you take advantage of human beings. Yeah, I'm starting back up into the upper division, statistics and differential equations. I've just been reviewing before, since I have been out of class for 6 months. Dude, I totally get that. I took like a semester off, an impromptu semester off last semester, and it really like set me back a little bit, but you click back in. I feel like school and like learning and, you know, all the stuff that I do, computer science, all that kind of stuff, like programming, is like going to the gym, where like you lose your gains if you don't go for a while, but you get them back really quickly when you go back. Like you have the muscle memory to get them back really fast. Same way with your brain. The way they teach things is deriving formulas and finding proofs for maths, or like finding that what this compound is in chemistry. You start learning more when you think, yeah, 100%. When you teach other people, not only, but also just like when you start to understand why you're doing things. Like I had an aha moment in computer science recently, where I was like, oh, like what they're teaching me in computer programming isn't like when they teach you about trees, or when they teach you about like data structures, all those things. They're teaching you how to envision like the thing inside of your brain. They're not actually teaching you what the thing is on the computer, because the computer just has like lines of code that are directions to do things. Like there is no list that exists in the computer. You make the list, and the way you make the list is by imagining what a list is and then writing out a program steps of like how to make a list. Like you point each node of the list at the previous and next node. Like you define what the head and the tail of the list is, so it knows where the end and the beginning is, so it knows that everything that's like linked inside of that is a list. But like there is no list, there is no spoon, you know? That's like that whole thing. No way, that's RuneScape beating the hardest challenge down. Everything forward now is cake. Yeah, dude, piece of cake all the way through now. As a marketing major, you're offended, LOL. Tiff's a marketing major too, dude. Don't get me wrong, but it's, you know, it's real, brother. Or Bernays was kind of an asshole. Yeah, dude. Like to break a mental sweat, me too. Drop shipping or something. Yeah, dude, drop shipping is everyone's way out. Like I have this whole like mantra in life that's if you hear about a way to make money on the internet, it's already too late. Like if you weren't someone who discovered that way to do things, like it's already too late by the time you've done it. You're going to buy a forge and make a fortune selling swords and knives. Every dude for after spending 1 semester welding. Yeah, dude, 100%. It's like, you know, so I make soap for a living, right? Like we own a bath product company, and that's like what we do to make money. That's how we make our living. And all of that being said, I don't think I've done this yet. I'm going to go do this one just to so we started making soap in, I don't know, 2015, something like that, and it was a very popular thing to do. And you know, this isn't the right one. That was that one. So it became a very popular thing to do. Like we went from seeing like 1 or 2 people at craft shows besides us making soap to there being like 5 or 6 people at craft shows who were making soap. Like we got into it right before it started to become the next trendy thing to do on Etsy and all that stuff. And there for a while, like we had to change what we were doing. We had to come up with new ideas of like we were making bath salts for a while, or like fizzy bath dust, bath bombs, all that kind of stuff, body butter, body scrub. We had to come up with all these ideas of things to make that weren't soap, because of the fact that like a bunch of people were like crowding into the territory of making soap. So we just looked like another face in the crowd. So we had to do things that made us stand out. And like over the years, we've come up with all these ideas that are really unique and interesting, like the Dragon Egg Dice Soap, which is like a dragon egg shaped soap that has a full set of Dungeons and Dragons, like D20, like D4 all the way up to D20 dice in it, and because of that, like, we now have a whole bunch of products that other people don't have, and now people aren't really making soap anymore. Like, that's like fallen off because it became such a crowded market that people were afraid to do it. So like, we stuck around long enough to see our way through that. So if you really enjoy doing something and it's really something you want to do, which, like, we didn't start making soap as a way to just make money. We both just wanted to, like, make soap and things. So, like, if you really enjoy doing something and you stick with it long enough, that niche market will come back because people will fall off of it because there will be too many people doing it, and so it'll scare the people away who don't actually want to do it that much. That being said, if your whole goal is to make money, doing something like drop shipping is just a bad idea because there's so many people out there doing it that, like, it's kind of worthless at this point. I beat it. I beat the Fight Caves. I got it, my friend. We got it, Gausp. Also, Gausp, how you doing, Bubby? What's up? I agree with you 100%, bro. I don't think, like, I don't think that marketing as a concept is necessarily evil. I think that the way that people have taken it and have used it is evil, you know? Like, I don't think that there are any bad ideas. I only think that there's, like, bad usage of the ideas by people, and just, like, I agree that connecting people to items that they otherwise would have never have discovered that they really love is, like, a good thing to do. But I also think that, like, selling people more debt in order to get iPads is, like, a bad thing. And I think that as someone who was a kid that was, like, overwhelmed by marketing and was really, like, taken advantage of before I had any idea what was going on to me, like, I just know that that probably happens to a lot of people all over the place and makes it really difficult for them to live their lives, you know? I want to do dropshipping as a side hustle, not as a main source of income. You want to do dropshipping as a side hustle? I think that, like, I don't know, maybe you can, I've never dropshipped, let me say that, but I just know that, like, I've had friends who have tried it and have definitely, like, fallen out of it very easily because it's just, like, such a hard thing to do nowadays, I think. There's a lot of people doing it. Look at the history of the PR and advertising industry. It's pretty messed up when you look at the Torch of Freedom. They had a bunch of women smoking the Macy's Day Parade to get women to start smoking, and it's just a liberating thing. The industry was sparked out of the Creole Commission in World War I. It was used to whip everyone into a war frenzy when a lot of countries didn't want to get involved, and Woodrow Wilson ran on peace without victory. They turned it into victory without peace. Yeah, dude, you know, this is the interesting thing about marketing, is that marketing doesn't rely on honesty in order to sell to you. Like, marketing is really good at taking an idea that just feels right, even if it's not, and shifting it into a way that makes you feel like it is actually correct. So you sort of, like, end up brainwashed by this kind of thing. Like, not to get, like, political right now, but I think a lot of that shit is being sold to people right now, right? Like, political ideas are currently being lumped in with ideals that a lot of people hold, like freedom and like fighting the man, or, like, you know, liberation or happiness, all those kinds of things. Like, a lot of people are being fed ideas that, like, if you become this way, you will be happy. That, like, you are unhappy right now because you are not this way, and if you become this way, you will become happy. And that's not fucking true, but people are impressionable, people are depressed, people are looking for answers, and when it's plastered enough all over the walls, you start to believe it. You see anything enough, you start to believe it because it becomes, like, common knowledge. And that's the thing that I really find interesting about politics, is that both sides of the equation are, like, in these, like, marketing echo chambers on the internet, to the point that, like, both of them believe so strongly that their way is the only way to happiness, and that everyone on the other side is evil. And, like, if I just feel like if I was king of the world, the first thing that I would do is be like, marketing's not allowed anymore. Everything comes in white boxes with black letters on the outside that say what the thing is. The only way for you to find new products is, like, long catalogs that just have, like, product descriptions that are very, very, like, specific about the features of the thing. Like, you know, the computer catalogs for, like, for graphics cards just tell you exactly what the VRAM is, and, like, you know, the main speed of it and all that kind of, like, that's all that you get. You don't get these, like,
like, you know, videos that are paid for by advertisers in order to make, like, you know, this is like this game running at this quality by like a person who's really good at that video game. You can't do that anymore. That's what I would do, I think, just to try to get people back to baseline humanism, you know. 'Cause damn, I feel like we've lost so much of that at this point. We got a fire cape, fellas. Do I sacrifice the fire cape? How much better is it than what I'm wearing currently, like realistically? It gives me more melee strength, but like it doesn't give me more range strength, and it gives me a little bit more defense, so I don't know how much I actually care about the defense. Like, I feel like I could just sacrifice the fire cape. I need to take another hit from Jad anyway, so I could just do that at some point and not have to, like, keep this fire cape. And it's 200 more points. I don't know if it's worth it or not. Digital marketing is the scummy part. Search up grills for a friend, then end up with ads for grills in the same hour type of thing. I want to eventually learn how to sell my own products. Yeah, like that's the thing, right? Is like what I do and what I participate in is marketing for sure. And so I know that I'm kind of like the pot calling the kettle black with this one, but like, you know, I try to be as honest and upfront with people as possible, as like, if you want this thing, get it. If you don't want this thing, don't get it. Like, I do think there's a lot of joy to be had in like attaining a thing that you actually want and something that's going to help you, like, you know, use as a tool. Like, I think that's a really beautiful thing to have happen in life. I own guitars, I own amplifiers, I buy products around those things. I have a specific brand of strings that I use, and those things bring me a lot of joy. And it's not something that makes me miserable to be marketed to by like guitars and things. But I think that like marketing is so much more than just advertisements like popping up on your feed. Marketing is like the intrusion of thoughts into people's heads that they wouldn't otherwise have. How many times have you heard someone say something that is like just a phrase that they've heard from like a comedian or like a influencer on the internet, and you literally know the place that comes from? Like, you literally know what influencer someone is watching by the way that they conversate. That is marketing. Like, turning a person into your ideal demographic and making them a walking billboard for your product is marketing. Like, having someone who plays guitar tell you that like, oh, I love the Fender Strat because of like the jangly sound that a Fender Strat has. Those words mean fucking nothing. They were put into people's heads by by people with marketing degrees, and now they think that it's a real thing, and they walk around talking about it, and it brings other people into that cult. Like, that's what marketing does to people. And I just think that it's like, it's exhausting. You know what I mean? It's really exhausting to live in a world where you go and talk to people, and it's hard to get through this like shell of all of the marketing that's been placed around them, you know, by the internet, by the people they know, by the world around them, all of that stuff. It's really bizarre, dude. They say they want informed consumers and everything, but they don't want that. They want you to run an emotional response. 100%, dude. 100%. They want you to feel like that your life won't be complete unless you have this thing, or unless you are this thing, or whatever. And that's just part of it, you know? Like, I often wonder what I would be if I would have just been me, like, without all this other stuff around me. You know, if Jack White wasn't a walking billboard for Delta Blues, like, would I have ever discovered Robert Johnson? And like, is the like the owner of the Robert Johnson properties like in on this concept of like doing this thing? I have no fucking idea. It's a really bizarre world that we live in that's hard to unravel all the way down, and eventually you just have to become comfortable with the fact that there are knots and kinks that you're not ever going to unwind, because you just can't, you know? Like, you only are what you are, so you just have to live in that world. Otherwise, every ad would just be like an instruction manual, super dry. There's a branch of psychology called consumer psychology that tries to take advantage of this. They use a voice for kid ads to get them to bother their parents. Dude, children are such great examples of the thing that I was talking about with like people embodying these advertisements and becoming like walking billboards for them. Like, I don't know if any of you guys have ever experienced this, but like, kids will just kind of be performative in this really odd way. Like, kids will hear like, okay, here's a really good example of this, and it's a personal one, so I'm not like throwing anyone under the bus. When I was a child, I distinctly remember this, right? There's a scene in the Dragon Ball Z movie, Oh, I can't remember which one what it's called, but it's the one where they like it's one of the really early ones, like pre-Raditz or pre-Raditz showing up, but where there's like the Doctor who's made all of these like creations, these like fighters, and Goku's fighting through all of them to like get to the big bad one. And he fights one that like is this big fat guy who he punches in the stomach, and it's like really soft, and he goes, he's as soft as a marshmallow. And I distinctly remember being a kid and punching my stepdad in the stomach and saying that same thing out loud, just because I was like being performative in this kind of weird way where I had seen this thing that I thought was cool and I wanted to be able to do it myself. It's like the same drive that we all have, you know? And like, that is what marketing is. They're trying to pitch you a version of being cool that also sells their product for them. That's what it does to you. Like, that's how Dragon Ball Z became popular, is like watching Dragon Ball Z had all these little cool things inside of it. So then you start liking Dragon Ball Z. So then you wear Dragon Ball Z shirts. So then it becomes cool to like Dragon Ball Z. So then more people like Dragon Ball Z because they want to be cool too. And then they buy more of the shirts and they watch more of the show, and it makes more money. And that's what marketing is. That's the whole fucking thing. That's like what you're selling people, the idea that like first of what you do, you start selling the idea that by liking this thing, you will be niche and cool, so that the first people who show up think that they're doing something cool by liking this thing, right? Because other people don't know about it yet. They like this thing. Then what happens is, by them doing this thing, other people who aren't that type of person, the people who want to be part of a group, will see this as a group that's easy for them to infiltrate because there's not a whole bunch of people yet. They're like, oh, this is a group that I might actually be able to be somebody in because because it's not a huge thing yet. So then they start joining the group. The people who were there originally feel really good because these people are joining the group. Now they're above them in the pecking order. They got what they wanted. They were the first adopters. Now these new people are coming in, the early adopters who are becoming part of the group. They get to be there before the masses start coming in. Then after that happens, all of the mainstream people start coming in. The normies start liking this thing. You know, the guy who's working at Walmart and just like is the normal guy is wearing the Dragon Ball Z t-shirts. He starts coming in. All these people come in. The first adopters now start to jump off the ship because they don't want to be there anymore. They don't like it. It's not niche anymore. They don't feel cool. They feel like everyone and their mother likes the thing. They fall off. But the people who are marketing don't give a fuck about those people because all they care about is selling more product. And there's way more mainstream people than there are first adopters. Oh, the best way to connect to me is I have no fucking idea, dude. like cell phone number, but like I'm not going to give out my cell phone number on the internet, you know what I mean? But there's like 3 people who can actually get a hold of me, and that's like my parents and Tiff and Jacob. Those are like the 3 people who can actually get a hold of me. Discord is your best bet, but I have to be in the mood to actually be Discording. Like, I will just be a person who flakes and falls off and comes back over and over again. That is who I am as a human being. It's unfortunate, but it's who I am, you know? I gotta have my safe spaces, man. I gotta be able to retreat. What's the line from that Black Keys song where he's like, pick you up, put you down when I want to go to a place I can hide? That's my life, dude. I love you guys. I care about you guys. I think about you guys. Like, oftentimes the reason that I message back on Discord and things is because I think about you as a person and I go, oh, I want to tell them this thing, and then I message you. Like, Bion, I literally thought about you the other day because I was, there's a bunch of Christmas trees that got put up all over our town. So like this whole street is just overtaken by Christmas trees. And one of those Christmas trees had like a bunch of Lego stuff all over them. And I literally thought to myself, like, I should take a picture of this and send it to Bion. I didn't do it because I'm socially awkward, but that thought came into my head and like I thought about you. And that's the most pure way for me to be able to tell you that I like care about you as a person and like you're in my brain. You know what I mean? So like, try to not take it personally if I don't respond for a long time. It has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with me. I'm just like a bad friend, kind of. You know what I mean? Like, and I feel bad about it, but I haven't found a way around it. If I gave you my phone number, I would just start like ignoring your text messages at a certain point, because like I would need like time and space away and I would feel guilty about that. So like that's why I don't give people out my phone number. And like I know that sounds selfish, and it probably is. It's just something that I've like learned about myself. Like I had this guy blocked my number. This is a crazy fucking story. I had a friend at one point in time who actually gave me the guitar that's like my main guitar, the one you can like literally see the headstock up in the background. And he was a really like I don't want to be insulting, but he needed a lot from me. Like he was texting me multiple times a day, every single day, calling me on the phone every single day. This is a guy I knew in real life. He lived around here. He wanted me to come over to his house like 4 or 5 times a week. And I'm just like not that type of person. It was really overwhelming for me. And so like the way that anxiety and stress would manifest in me is I crash out. Like I'm a crash out person. So like there was a moment where like we were having like a jam session and I just blew the fuck up on him super hard. And that guy has now since blocked my fucking number, and like we're not friends anymore. Like I miss him. I think about him regularly, but that line of communication isn't even available to me anymore. I'm realizing as I'm saying all this that these are like trauma reactions that I'm having. Like so like I kind of keep people at like arm's distance unless I've known them for a really long time. Like once again, my parents I've known forever. Jacob I've known since I was 3 years old, so he's like my best friend, and like he's survived many crash outs, and he's a crash out guy too. So like we both can like have our crash out moments on each other, and we know it won't hurt our friendship. And then Tiff I've known for 10 years, so like she's in my life all the time as well. But like I think I'm kind of afraid to let people any further in than arm's reach, just because like I've seen that when I let people in and they get too close to me, I can't handle it, and then like I end up hurting them, you know, a lot of times. It's been so long now that I don't even really remember what I said to that guy, but like, I mean, think about it, man. I can't even text him or call him anymore to like apologize. Like it's that like ability is gone now, you know, because he blocked me because I crashed out. Sorry to trauma dump, guys. But you know, part of life. Let's switch the Zen out. Hey, what are we going to do next? I guess we can start working on tasks. I feel good now that I've gotten this fire cape. I need to put my combat mastery in. The time will come, you know, the time will come. It depends on, you know, if you want to be friends, you know, like I feel pretty close to you at this point, Bon, as well. Like, you know, you, Barty, James, man, I really, you know, there's like a lot of people who show up here and there, but those are the ones who I've really like connected with in a way, like, because we've just talked a lot. Me and Rune have had a lot of conversations as well. But like, you know, a lot of people sort of fallen off. I upload significantly less, but like, you know, I like you guys. I will never disappear on you guys forever. And I should get better about checking my fucking Discord, because I was just about to say that all you have to do is like message and be like, hey, I really need to talk to you about something, and I will like be there. But if I don't check my Discord, I won't see it. So I just need to get better about checking Discord. Like I need to make that part of my daily routine so that I can be available to you guys when you need it. I like to be here for you guys. I like you people, you know? You make my life better. Now I feel what's the term here? Vulnerable, and I don't like that feeling. Let me recede into being an asshole for a little bit so I can get out of feeling vulnerable. Because I'm always anxious about getting close to people and them dying. It's just a defense mechanism. Yeah, you know, coming from where I come from, like a lot of my friends were lost to overdoses growing up as well. But then even on top of that, like, you know, I was in a band from the time that I was like 18, or well, from the time that I was 16 really until I was 23. And like, it happened really slowly over time, but we all drifted apart for a while. And like one of the guys, Jacob was in that band too, so like he stuck around the whole time. But like one of the guys who was in that band, who like he joined another band at one point, and then he just sort of like drifted away. And he was like my closest friend at the time, and had been for like nearly a decade at that point. And it got to the point to where like I would go months and months without talking to him, and that really hurt me in a lot of fucking ways, like that I didn't even understand at the time. I didn't realize how badly it was affecting me. And like that sort of, I think, kicked off this whole idea of like, oh, these people can just fucking leave. And like, you make people a part of your life to such a degree that like, that you become like emotionally dependent on them and you don't even realize that you're doing it, because especially being young, like I just had no idea that these were things. Like I think all the time about how I've developed all this language for talking about my feelings and like what's going on inside of me that I didn't have as a kid. And that really has been useful for me actually understanding what I'm feeling. But like at the time I didn't even know that I was becoming emotionally dependent on these bandmates to like keep me happy. Like showing up to band practice every week was such an important part of my life. And then like they had control over that continuing on just as much as I did. And when that fell apart, like I all of a sudden didn't have this stuff and I fell into like a really deep depression because of that. Like that's like when I started, getting pretty heavy into like drug and alcohol use and all that stuff. And like I didn't even know that that's what was going on. It wasn't until I went to therapy like multiple years later that I understood what was actually happening and why I was feeling that way. And so I think there's like some scarring from that, where it's hard for me to get close to people still to this day. But I want to, I miss having those people who I feel that comfortable and close with. Like I really am a lot of times like a man without a country. I am just sort of like hauled up in this tower that I stay in and broadcast out to the world, and like that's like a barrier that I keep in front of me. You know what I mean? Like this is like safe. Like I have control over how close people can get to me with this, which is like a really interesting thing for sure. I hope you guys enjoy the meta, the absolute deep meta of like what's going on. I am not a person to put on a show. You know what I mean? Not here at least. This is my place to be real with people. This is my place to catalog everything that I do, These videos will be on here forever. Me saying these things out loud will be on the internet for the rest of time. And I can go back and find it, dude. My kids, if I ever have kids, my nieces and nephews can come and be like, whoa, Uncle has fucking 2,000 hours of him talking to the internet on here, dude. Okay, guys, we'll get off this topic. Sorry, I have a tendency to stick on something for way too long. What the fuck? Let's get off this topic and let's fucking get back to playing RuneScape a little bit. Okay, so I need to do a couple things here. I need to get my combat mastery. That's my 6th combat mastery. Attacks at all styles have 60% prayer penetration. That's cool. Never miss with range, PVM only. That's really cool. I don't actually know what that's going to translate to. Let's go fight Scurious a little bit just to like continue grinding my my stats a little bit more, and I want to figure out some tasks to do, or we might just jump into tasks. We'll see. 50 Implings and Puro. That's one where like I have this issue currently to where I can see that these are going to take a little bit of time, and so I don't start them, but I need to just start them. Chop a Suliosept cap. Do you not get that from just chopping Sulioseps? Because I've chopped quite a few of those. Maybe I need to go do that. Fully unlock the Mycelium transport system. I need to do that one as well. That won't be that hard. What are some ones that I can just do like real quick though? Complete Throne of Miscellanea. I do need to do that one actually. That one's going to unlock some content for me. Deposit an item using Pier the Seer. I think I need to unlock him via doing the easy Fremenic Diary. Buy a Snapdragon from Jackie the Fruit. I think I have enough tickets to do that. Hey man, I'm not trying to like I want to like when I say stuff like that, I'm not trying to make you guys feel bad or guilty or anything. I'm trying to convey the depth of what personhood is in a way, because I've really discovered over my lifetime that a lot of the stuff that has personally hurt me or made me feel a certain kind of way stems from much deeper things than what I think it does. A lot of my questions in life have come to be what did I do to make this person do this to me? But a lot of times it's not even about what I did. A lot of times it's about other things that are going on with that person that I don't even fully really understand or grasp. And a lot of times when I watch TV shows, I think to myself, why don't you just tell them what's going on? Why are you sitting here not telling them? And I think that I just, at this point in my life, I just want to tell the things that are on my mind in a way that once you have the full snapshot, you can decide for yourself what you want out of the thing with me. But I just want to get it all out there. I just want people to understand and to know, because I think that's the hardest thing to do with a person, RuneScape Leagues, I think, lasts another 40 days or so right now. Will I ever stop killing Scurious? Fuck no, dude. He dies in 25 seconds now. I melt his ass. Darts and knives are probably my best DPS now. Oh, even better than the crossbow? That sucks.
I hate that, but it is what it is. I like the crossbow so much. Let's grab some knives then. I think I have adamant knives now. Do I have adamant knives? No, I have mithril knives. Do I have adamant? Yeah, I do. Okay, let's take out all my adamant knives. Let's see if this is actually my best DPS now. Let's go fight Scurious real quick. There. Yeah, 100%. And like the majority of people are just sort of living off of their own personality. I mean, I would say all of us really are. You know what I mean? Like even though I know a lot of this stuff, like I still just do the same things all the time. I'm honestly probably coming up to close to my end time with RuneScape Leagues, though. Like, it's been a really fun thing for me, but I'm definitely getting to the point to where, like, I want to do some in-game combat stuff, but besides that, like, I'm kind of gotten what I want out of it. Yeah, definitely some people, that's all they got room for in their heads. And, like, fair enough, you know? Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think that you can become anything with anything. I think that whoever you are as a person is just always enough, and you don't need to worry too much about, like, what other people have going on. Like, you can, or, like, you know, you don't have to worry about, is the grass greener? I'm a person who wants to constantly, like, look for new things to do and, like, new ways to think and new ways to be, but I don't think that you have to do that to become, like, successful or anything in the world. I think that you can just sort of, like, live your life the way you are and be what you want. Like, I think that there's plenty of sociopathic, problematic billionaires out there. It's just about, like, what you want out of life and how you go about achieving that. And I think that whatever you want out of life, you can get there if you want to, no matter who you are. And there's obviously exceptions to that and everything, but I think in general, that's probably the rule. So, like, you know, you sort of go through your life with what you have and you make your way through it, and you are who you are. And, you know, I don't think there's a way to be that is better or worse. I think there's just, like, different flavors of the whole thing. It's pretty fast. I've gotten 3 spines in my entire time killing Scurious. I'm at 68 kill count. I can still catch the end of Guild Wars 2 Christmas. Oh yeah, I'll definitely need to log in. I didn't even think about the fact that Christmas was a thing that was happening, huh? Yeah, I'll definitely have to log in and do that. Like I said, I plan on playing some Guild Wars pretty soon. I'm still not burned out on RuneScape though. Leagues is really addictive, man. You can hit 100 with a Ruby Bolt Spec, there's still probably better damage. Word. Living World Season 4 is the peak of Guild Wars storytelling. Yeah, I definitely need to do more of the Living World stuff. That's been my goals for a while now. Like, I'm still in Living World Season 1. They're long, dude. It's surprising how long that stuff is. MMOs are not a game that you can brute force your way through, for sure. Whoop. I gotta take that hit for free, dude. Honestly, really unlucky on the spine drops, dude. Like, I've had such bad luck this leagues. It took me 40 caskets to get a Cosmic Talisman. Ridiculous, man. There's like an unbelievable amount of it. It took me like, I don't know, I had to kill like 300 Nature Spirits to get a Rune Axe. Just like ridiculous, dude. I haven't got a single Ranar in 1,000, or Ranar seed in 1,000 pickpockets of a Master Gardener. Like, come on. Come on, dude. Give me the stuff. Feed me already. I'm hungry out here. It's pretty wild not ever missing, honestly. Living World 1 and 2 drag the most for sure. Yeah, I just have a hard time, like, understanding why I'm doing things, I guess, you know? Like, they all just seem such small potatoes a lot of times. I guess it's like they ramp you up for that on purpose, you know? 97, dude. Getting so close to 99 range. I almost want to grind out 99 range. I'm so close to unlocking my last area, too, though. And getting my next relic. I can't believe how long it's taken me to get all the relics.
Yeah, dude, they just don't want to give me anything, you know? It took me like 45 kills at Adamant Dragons to get Wrath Runes. That was pretty brutal too. I have that. That one might have been done on the laptop though. Oh yeah, I got my Granite Shield in like 8 kills though. That was pretty good. That might be boosted, I'm not sure. I don't know, man. The crossbow might be a little bit faster. Just because the max hit is so much higher. What did I get? Hey, I got a spine. That's good for defense. I didn't even bother with making all the weapons out of Scarius' stuff, dude. Like, it just didn't make any sense to me to do it. Like, I don't need the staff. I've already got 99 magic. I don't need the bow. I have much better options on the bow already. Like, I already have one-tick options. Yeah, dude, finally. Another spine. That's 4 spines and 70 kills. Maybe they'll start feeding me at some point. I would love to be able to get a lot of experience in, like, my combat stats from sacrificing all these spines. It's like 70k combat experience every time. All I gotta do is complain online about it, and then Jagex takes note. Another one, bro. Okay. Bro, I'm fucking kidding, and then it starts giving them to me. 1 and 2 are definitely growing pains of Yours 2 storytelling. Living World 3 is where they nailed the pacing, with each episode having a beginning, climax, and end, but feed into each other with great twists. Yeah, I think it's the same way in Final Fantasy, right? Where, like, they just take so long to set up the story. I think the video game storytelling has come a long way, but it still needs some work. I think that some of the best storytelling that I've ever seen in video games is from, like, the PS2 or PS1 era of RPGs. Not PS2, PS1 era specifically. But, like, it kind of fell off a little bit after that. Like, Chrono Cross was definitely, in my opinion, some of the best storytelling in a video game. Yeah, I mean, statistically speaking, that's the way that it works, right? You just, like, you can get really unlucky for a long time, but eventually you have to start getting lucky. Hey, super strength, I'll take that. Yeah, I think it's still a little bit faster with the crossbow here. And also the range XP is way higher. Actually, we can tell just by how much XP per hour I get from each method. Like, let me do like 3 Scarius kills with the crossbow, and then we'll switch to knives, and we can just tell by damage, like per hour, how much I get. Because all other things should be equal besides just like my straight damage output. I'm sure there's some kind of DPS add-on that I can get on Moonlight, but I just don't know what it is. I said, I really don't even need this fire cape. I really should just sacrifice it. There's a bunch of tasks I can do with fire cape. Like, I need to go into the main city in order to do that. I can buy full obsidian armor now. It'll also depend on how many rats he summons, though. Another spine! Thank you, RuneScape gods. 3 and 4 kills. There we go, dude. MMOs make it difficult for you to have agency since every player has to feel it, so I think the pre-online era was more focused on character writing, if that makes sense. 100%, yeah. A lot of games now have fallen into this problem where people are like, you know, because a lot of people have that sort of feeling of like, I don't want to be the main character from the get-go, I want to earn that over time, that's what feels best. And that's because, you know, MMO players are willing to play a game for like a super, super, super long time. But I think that at the end of the day, sometimes that can be problematic where, like, you don't actually have a really good arc because they have to make you feel like you're just some guy in the crowd, because that's what an MMO is at its core, you know? But it is what it is. Everyone's got their fucking thing, for sure. That's a lot of XP per hour, I've got to say. Be kind of cranking on it. Range 98, fellas. Let's just get 99 range. Another spine! Woo! have to note these spawns. What the fuck is going on now? I want to get my defense way up real quickly. I'm just going to sacrifice all these for defense. Tomba, Gex, and Croc remasters? Dude, bring them to me now, dude. Gex the Gecko is such a good game. I had that for PlayStation 1 and played it a lot. I never made it all the way to the end until I had a Game Shark. But I fucking played the hell out of that, dude. Tomba was really good, though. I love Tomba. Like, I love all the Tomba games, both 1 and 2. 2 is my favorite for sure, just because I, like, have more time with it. But Tomba 1 I've played quite a bit and beaten multiple times, and I love Tomba 1. I think Tomba is some of the best platform gaming that I've ever had in my entire life. Like, the way that they work quests into Tomba 1 is so good, man. I love it. I think the rewards for doing all the quests in Tomba 1 and Tomba 2 are really, really good. I think that Tomba is, like, top-tier gaming. I heard that most people are going to 4 times before they're trying to get what they want. I could see that. Oh, 5% of players are going to 4 times drop rate before they're getting what they want. Oh, you mean that, like, that's pretty wild. So there's just like a set of players who are getting really, really bad RNG. They should look into that. They really should. I think the drop rate should be spread more evenly. I think do you guys think there should be a pity system in RuneScape? I could see there being a pity system in RuneScape. We'll switch to knives after this one. We'll see how knives go. Gex is gonna... Is that really coming out? Is Tomba Remasters really coming out? Is that a real thing? Tomba 2 might be my favorite game of all time, dude. That's fucking crazy if that's true. I feel like you're lying to me and there's not a chance. But that's huge if it's true. See, I think RuneScape is so good because you can care not at all about the story and still kind of know what's going on. Okay, so we were at like 3.9 mil, basically, like right around 4 mil. So let's see how this does. Yeah, I think RuneScape has like a really good way of storytelling and the way that they sort of don't focus too much on it. Like, I do feel like the gameplay of RuneScape is its biggest asset. I think that RuneScape has the best gameplay loop of any MMO that exists. I just think that what it gives you in return for what you do is so unbelievably high that you just want to keep going for that reason, you know? Versus something like Guild Wars 2, I feel like definitely has to rely a little bit more on its storytelling. Same thing with Final Fantasy 14. But Final Fantasy 14 just didn't hook me. Maybe I've played too many Final Fantasy games to, like, be enthralled by getting crystals again, you know? But, like, I don't know, man. Final Fantasy 14 just didn't hook me the same way. World of Warcraft has a pretty solid gameplay loop, but I feel like their storytelling is ass. The combat in World of Warcraft is what keeps me coming back. Hey, thanks, Connor. I appreciate that, dude. On sale for $13.99? Wait, hold on. Let me look this up. Is it on Steam? Are you talking about a Steam thing, dude? Oh my god. Tomba is on sale. If only they had the second one. Do they have the second one? I can literally AFK this now. Oh my. Another scary spawn? This is crazy. They might be, like, literally equal. When I get rune knives, it'll probably lean more towards knives, though. It's just Tomba 1. Well, that is what it is. Tomba 2 I definitely like better, but Tomba 1 is really good. Maybe I'll get that. Maybe I'll play Tomba at some point. See, I don't even care about the rhythm aspect of RuneScape. Like, I just enjoy it so much. Like, just the gameplay of, like, grinding and all that. I like the way they do grinding better than any other game that I've ever played. But, you know, the the rhythm stuff I haven't gotten far enough into to really understand it completely. Like, I still fuck up on ticks all the time. They did announce a remaster for Tomba 2. Well, damn, I gotta play Tomba 1 before Tomba 2 comes out then. Maybe I'll stream that, man. Tomba's great. This might be a good time for me to make my videos about Tomba. Like, I have an idea for a video that I've had for a long time where, like, I want to talk about how, like, games used to be good because you could combine all of these aspects that hadn't been combined in any kind of way yet, and they were, like, super original and weird and out there. I feel like the 90s, the late 90s, the early 2000s were so good for video games because people were just being way more fucking weird because people weren't trying to appeal to, like, masses in the same kind of way anymore. I think it's going to come out being about exactly equal on range experience. A quarter of the way to 99 already. We'll get all the spines that I can from killing Scurrius to get my range up to 99. The story's there if you want it, but if you just want rewards and content, then it won't make you pay attention to the story. Yeah, totally. And even, like, you know, your character will make little references to the fact that people aren't paying attention, because, like, they have data on all of this, so they can tell when, like, how many people are just holding down the spacebar and going through conversations and all of that. Like, they know all of these things already. So it's not like they don't have the data to understand who is actually interacting with the story and everything. And I think that, like, the data that you get from watching how people play is so much more accurate than the data that you get from, like, listening to people tell you how they play the game or how they want to play the game. People just lie. I think I have that Scepter already, actually. I don't use Scepter on any of my builds yet. I'm excited to, like, unlock some new stuff to actually use Scepter, just do a full frog build, dude. I want to go full frog in Guild Wars. I saw the cutest frog the other day on a video, dude. He's this little blue guy. He was so cute. Yeah, I think the crossbow's a little bit better experience. Just a little bit. But, you know, 300,000 is a lot. Yeah, I'm going to use the spines on defense. I think is my first one to do for sure. Or maybe I, like, honestly, because I can switch to defense with range, maybe I should actually use the spines on, like, attack or strength or something. But I just feel like defense will give me the most bonus to my actual gameplay. Like, I don't know if I'll get 99 in all of my combat stats or not. I don't know if I'll need it. And because range just hits through fucking everything, so there's no real reason to use anything but ranged, honestly. And, so, like, I don't know if I'll actually go for 99 on my other combat stats. Like, I might use defense. I might use the spines on defense just to get a boost to my gameplay right now. Because, like, getting 90 defense off of spines would be a huge come-up, honestly. Like, 10 more defense levels is massive, massive, massive tanking. Healing's a lot worse with the crossbow, for sure. Hey, a medium scroll box. I'll take it. I've been working on doing more medium clues. There's a lot of tasks included in doing clues. I've been, like, actually using the, like, even doing the emote clues and all that. Hey, Beanbo. Yeah, I see him. I'm gonna be 99 range in, like, the next 10 minutes, though. We're just smacking for fat damage. I can't wait to get a T-bow, dude. It's gonna be game-changing. Never had a twisted bow before. Never had the cash to spend on one, that's for sure. My sweet little dog. That's my sweet little dog. Dude, being sick was so grating and in like the little ways. Like not being able to kiss my dog on her head was so frustrating because I had to wear a mask all the time. And you don't want to like spread germs because like the dog is definitely the biggest germ spreader of all because we both pet her and everything. So like, you know, it's nice to not be sick anymore. Damn, bro, I'm not going to be able to see. Is there any way for me to get Mystic gear? Now that I'm thinking about it. Is it Mauritania? Is that where I can get my Mystic gear? Because I know that that's tasks. Treasure trails, hard treasure trails, Magic Guild. Oh, basilisk, sentinels, and monstrous basilisks all drop it. Basilisks in general, which is where wall beasts drop it too. Oh, there's another spawn, bro. It's crazy. I should probably put on auto retaliate if I'm going to be alt tabbing around. Are they in the Slayer Cave? Yeah, they are. Interesting. Okay. Maybe I'll just go fight some basilisks at some point to get Mystic here. So close to being done with Scurious, basically forever. I guess to train defense, this wouldn't be the worst place to go. I'll probably get 99 defense too. Where's the 99 defense skill cave master? I'm falling off out here, dude. Falling off. Not paying enough attention to my stats. My XP gains. Hey, dude, what the fuck? Why have I gotten so many spines? I have to note these. Can I use these on the note? Nope, can't bankers note them. Well, we'll have to leave. Let me go leave and I'll come right back. I gotta pee anyways. Yes. Cool. Defense. 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 This is giving me a lot less levels than I thought it would, honestly. Hold on, before I get back in. Hey, 83 defense, that's not bad. Hey, I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a whiz. Okay, let's finish up 99 range. What time is it? 158. Yeah, we'll keep going for a little bit. Time flies by, dude. I'll tell you what. Streaming RuneScape is such an easy thing to do right now. Which probably means that I shouldn't be doing it, honestly. That's how I always feel. Whenever something's easy, it's like this is not the right thing to be doing. But we don't care. We just do. We just go. Doing is better than not doing. That's what we've learned. Oh, Bion, if you're still around, by the way, while I was pissing, I thought of the fact that if you wanted to add me on Instagram, that might be a better way to get a hold of me. I definitely check Instagram more than I do Discord. So if you ever want to... See, Discord was never... This is the thing about Discord, right? It's like, I know a lot of people, like, use Discord as their main form of communication, but I don't have many online friends, at least since, like, before streaming, I definitely didn't have many online friends. So, like, I'm not in the habit of checking my Discord ever, because, like, people just tended to not ever talk to me on Discord. So, like, definitely the other places are just the more likely places for me to go to check. So if you want to add me on Instagram, or if you have an Instagram, you want to follow me on there, that's a great place to do it. I tend to like social medias where I can see things about the other person more. Just search Cole Fleming on Instagram. I'm sure you can find me. I think my Instagram is like _ Cole Fleming or Cole _ Fleming or something. We're so close. 35 kills. Oh, that's counting the rats too. Like 4 minutes left till 99 range or something. Do you guys use your fingers to count out multiplication, or is that just me? My stepdad made a joke the other day about how like I should learn my multiplication tables, and I was like, dude, I feel like I know them, but I'm so bad at it, dude. Like multiplication's one of those things that always gets me. I'm really good at quick head math, but if I have to start thinking about the math, like if it's multiple step like mathematics, I have to like use paper and things. My brain's too frazzled to be able to hold stuff in my head. Now I don't have to wear range gear anymore either, so I can just use tank gear. What's the best tank gear I have access to? It's definitely not full rune. Like, I feel like probably the best tank gear I have access to, like, easily is obsidian armor, but I don't know. I guess I'll take the rune arrows. Why do I have these cut rubies in my inventory? Yeah, totally. Same here, dude. Like I said, quick math is really easy for me to do. Like an estimation of like, oh, I have 26 kills left, or I have like 250k XP left till my next level. I'm getting like 3 mil an hour, 3.9 mil an hour. That's like 4 minutes, 5 minutes, something like that, 3 minutes, something in that range. I can do that really quickly, but anything where I actually have to be specific and get like a real answer is going to take me a long time. Granite Shield and Barrows, word. Yeah, I haven't unlocked Barrows yet. I'll have to wait until I get there for like my next 40 tasks. I mean, the armor I get from Perilous Moons or whatever would probably be like really good. But as far as just like being able to get it in the next like 3 or 4 minutes, I feel like probably like obsidian armor maybe, because you can just buy that I think from the internal city shops. But I need to go to the internal city anyways. There's like things I need to do with my cape before I sacrifice it for sure. Might do some Perilous Moons, see how that goes with my actual skill abilities now. Like, who's the one that drops the full melee gear? That's the question I need to ask myself. And just, like, grind them out. Walked right into it. You don't lose access to the city if you sacrifice a fire cape? I thought you have to have the fire cape equipped to get in. I can get it back easy. I mean, like, Jad is a fucking cakewalk. I still need to tank a hit from Jad anyway, so. You buy the full melee gear for Torkoal? Yeah, but not from him, from the Perilous Moons people. Like, which one of them drops the like, straight melee gear? I will definitely be buying full Obsidian from there, though. It might be my best in slot, at least when I'm doing melee, for sure, because it's going to give me the most strength bonus. Scary Spine. Oh, Prayer Pot. I'll take that Prayer Pot. That's huge. Back to 13. That's what I started off the fight caves with. I've already gotten my resources back. It's pretty good, man. I'm telling you. My farming's looking kind of pathetic. I'm sort of waiting for, like, I want to get my rune crafting up another level so that I can use, what's it called, Tears of Guthix this week on it. The other two are hybrid sets. Word. Blood Moon. Word. That's, like, my favorite one to do anyways. Cool. That one's a fucking cakewalk. Can definitely do that, especially, like, hitting through prayer with range. Now I should be able to bust him down. Since I'll never miss, like, it should be an absolute just kill fest. And with, like, full melee gear, dude. We've really come into our own now. This is where the game starts. You guys like my stress ball Pikachu? I'm already destroying this one. I love the squeeze on the stress balls, dude. They do not last with me. The tail's already starting to come off. Hey, 99 range. There we are. Cool. Okay. Well, after this, we'll go get our first set of tank gear from Spinning Tokel on it, and then we'll get we'll get the set from the Blood Moon. Sound effects are glitching hard. All right, let's switch to long range as well, just so I can. Yeah, let's just go with, like, what's our lowest attack? Let's just go with attack. Okay. Cool. Because we'll be trained defense anyways. Okay, let's teleport to... Well, wrong thing. Let's teleport to... Let's go to the bank first, and let's just grab our Tokel app. Out. A very good melee range inventory saving setup. Eclipse Enjoyer. What's Eclipse? Is that one of the sets, I'm assuming? Okay, Tokel. I don't think that'll be enough, but it's a start. We'll go see what I can get with it. Start gym stall. We are cooking, fellas. The RuneScape grind is just been so good at this past recent time. Wait, what? Wait, is this one specifically not for me? I can get through there now, can't I? Why am I not allowed? Okay, well... Oh, here we go. Cool. Okay, there we go. It's one of the moon sets? Oh, word. Oh, yeah, is Eclipse the one that I'm... Very good melee range saving setup? Is that the one that I'm wearing right now? This one? Yeah. Yeah, that's the Eclipse. Okay, cool. Yeah, the gold one. You know, what's in here? Isn't there an armor shop? Chainmail shop. Does it say chainmail? Was it not a task to pass through the heat vent, by the way? I thought that was totally a task. Here we go. 84. 126,000. Literally can't buy any of these. Okay, to the death runes. Let's go get death runes. Rune shop. You guys ready to watch Click Simulator? And this is where I wish they allowed auto clickers in this game, bro. See, these sell for like, oh, I can't remember. I'm just gonna get like 100,000 of them. Why the ranged one? I don't need range accuracy anymore. Like I don't think it gives me range strength, does it? Grind. These are the most annoying things in this game, honestly. I just hate doing the Eclipse guy, dude. He's so annoying. He's really, really annoying. Is this fun? Is this good gameplay? So what have you guys been up to, man? What have you been doing? Hey, how's life been treating you? Been out here writing songs, dude. Said I wrote another one that I'm pretty stoked about yesterday. The ranged weapon from Moons uniquely scales damage with melee strength, which is much easier to get your hands on than range strength. Oh, that's actually kind of rad. I have to go for that. Just refreshing our Toggle stores. Honestly, 50k would probably be plenty, but we'll just go because it's like such an easy thing to do. Also has a set effect that burns targets for some nice DOT. Oh, I didn't know that. So there's set effects from these too. Word. Well, I might go start working on those a little bit. It'll help me turn up my defense anyways. You don't need prayer for him regardless, so it won't be a problem. $100,000 or 100 million XP in attack is crazy. Rune must have gone with the melee set. It's like a mini blowpipe. It honestly, it's a really solid weapon. Wait, what is? The ranged weapon from Moons. How do you get the ranged weapon? Is it just a random drop? Do you get it from Eclipse? I hate doing Eclipse so much, dude. But will I hit through? Will I hit through his shield now? It's not prayer, right? So like, will I hit through his? Because he can only take 1 damage from skills that aren't melee. So like, will I hit through that now or no? I need to get a better melee weapon too. I have shit for melee weapons. Just a drop from the Eclipse Moon boss. Fuck. I'm gonna have to do him. It sucks, man. The content you don't want to do is always the content you should do in RuneScape. I came off foot. Okay. This is probably just about enough. I think you get like 7 for each one or something like that. This should be plenty though. Just keep going a little bit more. Go to 60k. That should be plenty. Like 300,000 tokens should be enough for the full set, I think. Roughly. Zill might be the best shield that I have available, actually. Okay. Weapon shop, gym stall, gym stall. This guy's still here fighting these guys. What are you trying to get, man? What are you trying to prove to people? I might have access to a rune two-hander. I'm not sure. I mean, I definitely have access to, like, the mace from here. I own every single one of those. Okay, so his value is 27. Oh, we got plenty. Oh, yeah, this is fine, actually. I didn't realize how much it was going to be. I love just rolling around with my cash stack. I feel like I'm an ultimate iron sometimes. Come on. Faster, faster. Selling through 100 of them on each tick. Use Karamja gloves? Why? Do they do something? Do they make them buy them for more? Does it make the value of them higher? Oh, yeah. Wow. Oh, wow. That's crazy. They give you better prices for selling or buying, too? Dude. All right. That's huge, actually. Is it half it there as well? What's the value of these now? I don't know what it was before. Cool, that's plenty. Let's go set up a crazy set of gear and let's do that. In here, down through here. I wonder what does he sell at the mining shop? Does he sell mithril ore? Because that would be huge for blast furnacing. It's really massive, honestly. That's a lot. Let's go buy our gear first, and then we'll check the mining shop. He sells like mithril or adamant ore. That would be really good for blast furnacing and would like make that training much faster. Cool. I feel like that might be my best move, or like one of those might be my best move. I don't know if he's weak against Crush or not, but... Oh, that's a task. Cool. Now we're kind of cooking, dude. He sells room. No fucking way. What's the value of this stuff? What do I need to smith rune bars? Wait on. 85. Ooh. Blast furnacing might be the fucking move. 88 smithing. I would love to get 99 smithing, but I just didn't think I was going to because I hate blast furnacing, but this would be so fast. I can unlock rune knives. I could also make a rune crossbow. That's another one. Okay, let's just real quick. Let's just blow all the money on this real quick. I don't know if this will be faster or not. I'm gonna have to get Tokel still, which will take like extra time, but like Blast Furnace is so fast with notes for sure. What's up, Mookie? How you doing, baby? Okay, we're gonna worry about that later. I'll do that stuff off stream because that's like a boring thing to watch for me to just go back and forth and do that. But let me go do this real quick. Let me put all my stuff away in the bank. Deposit my Tokel, deposit that. Deposit my prayer pots, I'm not gonna need those. Deposit my rune arrows. Keep that because I need that for... I want to get, hold on, agility tickets. Is it those that I used to trade for a Snapdragon? I gotta get a Snapdragon. I don't know what the value is of a Snapdragon from her. I'll do that later too. Okay, let's go do some Master Clue. Why couldn't I do this before? Huey Codal, okay. That's why. All right, okay, so let's go do some Perilous Moons, I guess. Why not? Cam Thorum. Let's go do Blood Moon for a little bit and just try to get his gear. Let's see if I can just focus on one. Oh, I need to check my shield first. Okay, let's see. That's gonna be versus my Tots. Okay, let's see which one's better. Just straight up that one, just it's like the exact same thing, but with a little bit more melee strength. Well, I'll keep that then. That's good. Looking pretty legit right now. Looking pretty legit in the full black and red, dude. My only problem is that I don't have a single amulet that I can use that's actually good, but that's all coming in time for sure. We'll start doing Dagannoth Kings before too long as well, and then that'll hopefully get me some drops that are going to be worth it. Let's see how hard I hit this guy now. Never missing will be huge, like being able to hit through his defense basically. So I think we're gonna melt these guys. Yeah, Blast Furnace is super fast with note, dude. Like it's the absolute best method for sure. That's how I got 88 smithing, was just Blast Furnacing gold. Going and buying gold and then Blast Furnacing it. Like it's nice to have the ability to smith and mine at the same time, but it's still just faster to do Blast Furnace. It's like 4 times the XP. Echo DKs are legit hard. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to do it or not. I did the first wave of the Coliseum because that was a task, so I got that done. Which one is the Blood Moon? It's over there. So is he over here then? I think it's this way. One here. There we go. These guys can poison you, can't they? That would be unfortunate. I should probably bring an anti-poison with me from now on, just in case. I would be really frustrated if I got poisoned before I came in here. I think it's this way though. I hate not being able to see half of my screen because of the glare. I need one of those shades that go over top of it. Makes me wonder how one of those top-down lights would actually do the wrong direction. Is it over here? Am I wrong about where this guy is?
Was a real piece of work on release date. Really, what was bad with them? Yeah, here we go. Have to use the statue. It's fine. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Bro. This is going to be a joke now. Nope. I don't have tick eating food, but it's fine. Oh, we're in phase. Knives might be better here. Like, just because of the amount of hits that you can get off and the healing and everything. Like, that might be better. Because a lot of it's just really going to come down to how many hits I can get off on them. But, like, 3 phases for this is going to be, like, huge. We'll try knives after this. Nope. Don't click under him. We'll heal in the next phase. Especially, like, training long range is, like, slowing me down significantly. And with knives, it'll just be so much faster. Like, I'll be one ticking. Oh, he's dead. Oh, the Jaguar part? Yeah, dude, that part was kind of annoying for sure. Even, like, after release date, that part kind of pissed me off. Okay, how do I get out of here? Wow, what's up with that? Is the way out? No, I don't want to do this. I'm only going to fight him. Because I think it still gives you the drop rate for the one that you've killed, right? I'm just going to focus on one for a little bit. Do you just walk up these stairs? Might actually be better to teleport to Camtorum. XP totals earlier in here, and I just want to brag real quick. I have 130 million range XP in League. Jesus, dude. Take a break, brother. I'll stop at the bank too and I'll get knives. So I think knives will just be a little bit better, but we'll see. Good XP, dude. Just great XP out here. I'm rarely ever hitting above 12 anyways. We'll just check. We'll just see. See what our first drop is from him. Wait, no, it's the chest. Where's the chest at? Oh, I know where the chest room is. Shit. Up here, right? I was in the chest room. Son of a... like over here. Those good old XP drops. Let's turn this off random now. Earlier, it just wasn't playing for some reason, unless it was on random. It's not bad. That'll be good for training Herblore, actually. Like, I'm not mad about that. It could definitely be better, but it is what it is. Will one of these doors take me to the Blood Moon area? Indeed. Okay, this will be pretty quick then, now that I have a little method of getting back and forth. Killing more bosses does affect your odds for general loot, but does not affect your odds for the armor word. That's what I'm kind of banking on. Oh shit. Right in here, huh? Yeah, this will be better. The crossbow's, like, way worse for defense training. Wait, I'm not using long range. Go, go, go! Yeah, this will be better. We'll see. It took me like a little bit more than 3 phases last time. We'll be able to pretty quickly tell what's faster. Thought it would be one ticking with these, but I guess not. I just want like a piece of this armor, dude. It'll be a task. And that's all I care about, as we all know. Buffing me. They're busting me. Get some more healing from this. You one tick only if you're on rapid. Damn. I'm trying to get my defense up too. Maybe this isn't a good place to do that, but we'll just use one tick. I'll focus on one thing at a time, I guess. I can always go back to Scurious and grind out Scurious for more defense XP. Probably faster anyways, honestly. It feels like a kind of a waste to sit here and do this without, you know. It's very fast. You and me both, brother. You and me both. I'm surprised he's using range armor, though. There he is. Man, this is way easier now. Is this the chamber that has... It's not, is it? Over there, okay. It's crystal, he has to? Why does he have to? Does it give you a set bonus by having it all on? Did I go the wrong way? No, we're going the right way. I just went too far. Hold on one second, guys. I'm going to turn that light off behind me to see if it'll kill this glare. I'm getting over it. I almost showed you guys my ass. I just realized. Hold on. I have underwear on, but you know, I don't want to put you guys through traumatic events. Hey, Coral. That's fine. I mean, I don't have a blowpipe, but you know, it's fine. Bova gets a 10% damage and accuracy bonus per slot. Oh, okay, that makes sense then. Again, we do it. I wonder how many times it'll take me. I got spoiled because on my first one through, I got a piece of gear. I just want one piece. I just want one piece, and then I'll work on this over time. There's tons of things my brain's cranking on right now that I could be doing. 38 tasks until Mauritania, baby. 38 tasks until raids. Yes, and don't ask me again. You fucking losers. Dude, so good. So good damage. Yeah. A little early. Bro, it's so fucking fast. That's crazy. Less than two full phases basically to kill him. No food or anything. Yeah, knives are definitely the way to go for this for sure. Prepare to die, mister. Never missing is an insane thing they've done with range. I'm just going to stand here. It's over. Back over here, I think. The right one? Pretty sure it is. Yeah, cool. Was this it? Yeah, okay. I'm just going the wrong way. South is where I want to go. So confused. Getting so so confused in these maps, dude. All right. I'll probably do like when I get this piece of armor, I'll probably end the stream because I'm fucking tired now. Gotta work at 6 a.m. Gotta do some schoolwork. Gotta eat. Lots of things. That's not bad. It could be worse. Okay. Let's do another one. Damn, guys. How about you chill out? What is it? Is it going to take me a long time to get a piece? I feel like this shouldn't be that hard. I feel like 3 or 4 kills and I should have it, you know? Listen, maybe I'm wrong, but I just feel like that'll be good. Just melting this guy, dude. It's crazy. So much damage. That dude's taking it hard, man. First time, huh, buddy? Oh my god, what a luck. I should fucking move off this. No, it still doesn't. Okay. And this one should be the next one that lights up. That's that one. Man, his health went way up during that. Kind of surprised. Pull him back down. I won't get him on this one, but I'll get him on the next one. He'll be basically dead. Stay close to this one because it should be the next one that lights up. There it is. Okay, back we go. I really should just be doing all three of them probably, but it is what it is. I just don't need anything from the ice one. Like, I don't really need mage gear for any reason whatsoever. It's over here, yeah? Yeah. I've got it figured out now. I don't even know if this gear is going to be better than what I'm wearing currently, honestly. But I'm just sort of, you know, it's more content to do. Cool. I mean, I would not get super combos any other way. So, I guess that's fine. I just want it, dude. Oh, there's a steel spear spawn literally right there. I feel like I need a spear for something, but I have an iron one, I'm pretty sure. Oh, perfect. Heal up with this. You need specifically a bronze spear to make a scarecrow? Word. I don't know where I'd get that. A goblin, I guess? Goblins drop bronze spears? They do, don't they? This one next. And a steel spear stronger for Taiwanai. Oh, that's right. That's what I needed. Okay, cool. So I'll pick up that steel spear. That's what it was that I was looking at that I needed it for. I couldn't remember because I was trying to do Karamja's medium diary. I needed a steel spear or something, yeah. Should be a kill on him. Nope. Discounted. Oh well. Damn it. Now he's dead. We grind, we grind, we grind, we grind, we grind. Just fucking go, dude.
can't believe I got 99 range now. It sucks that, like, most of the skill capes are just in areas that I don't have unlocked. Like, if I unlocked, like, is it, not Asgarnia, but the, like, Camelot, all that area, then I could get, like, 3 more skill capes, basically. Which is a bummer. Or 2 more skill capes. There it is. There it is. Okay, cool. Let's put that on. Oh, it's better in everything but stab. Cool. While we're at. Woo! Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to get 75 strength at some point. That's not bad. I'll do Scurious at some point. I'll just, like, keep all the spines for strength. Damn. I could even use his mace and I could kill him. Let me do another couple. I now have the right to end the stream whenever I want to. And you said there's no duplicates, right? So I'm guaranteed to get a different piece of armor every single time. Thank you. Thank you, Gausp. I appreciate that. Is it 20% of my hit rounded up that's healing me? Is that what it is? Is when I hit, yeah. Gotta be. Until I get a full set, I get dupe protection. Cool. So I can farm all these sets pretty easily then. That's good. Oh shit, it was that one. Prepare to be melted, bitch. Don't I need a shield for that phase though in the Eclipse? Do I not need a shield in order to block it, or do I not need a shield? Come on. I lost track of where the next one is. Cool, it's right there. Oop. Let a little healing get off. Am I not actually in this thing? I am. And he's dead. What does that do? Saps your vitality. What is he sapping? I don't understand. What does that do? Does that lower my levels? No? I don't know. Where are you getting the dragon knives at, Rune? I'll do like 2 more or something like that. I'll take it. It's good, you know. It's going to be, like I said, it's going to be good for training herb lore, and I don't have to go and pick it up, so that'll be nice. I have a whole bunch of ground up guam that I made by accident, so. This fight's really not bad at all. Like, that's the thing, is that when you first start doing this stuff, there's only like 2 mechanics per each fight, honestly, 3 mechanics per each fight. Like, it's really not a big deal. It's just like learning how to do them, and I'm bad with the ticks on Eclipse, so that's why my problems arise there. But everything else has been a cakewalk.
Just doing kings. Hydras. Yeah, I need to do superior spawns too. I was thinking about like doing just giants to get superior slayer spawns, but they're always on task, so I should be able to get them from any monster. I'm surprised I haven't run into one yet. No, go. Brother. What a biff. I don't know if I'll get him on this phase now. Yeah, I will. I wish it was less of a run to get to the chest. I know it's not that bad, but like, come on, you know? Just put the chest right in front of me when I'm done. One more, and then I'm outie after this. Just hope I get another piece of gear. It's pretty exciting. Doesn't look that good. That helm doesn't, at least in my opinion. We'll see. Still slightly better, and that's all that matters. Hey, okay. Well, that's the weapon, at least. That's kind of cool. I've never used that weapon before, so that'll be fun. That'll probably be my best in slot weapon. Strength plus 76. Shit, that'll be really good for training my combat stats. I would have rather have gotten a piece of armor, but I'll take what I get. Does the Eclipse Moon have a shield? That could be a good one. Yeah, I would say for a good long while, honestly. Not that I'll be using melee that much, but at least for training stats, like on Scurious, it'll probably be better, maybe, than the Mace, I would assume. We'll see. And also for doing Eclipse, it might be better, too. I hate this phase. He just heals himself so much. And I get to heal, too, but still. A lot of healing here. No. Did the same thing again. It'll really be nice just to be able to switch weapons and not have to worry about basically anything else, though. Like, that's the best part, I think, about this last relic, is that if I want to do something with melee, all I have to do is switch weapons. Like, if I want a melee spec for some reason, just switch to it. Mace is best in slot on Scurious, word. I need to train my strength up, though. That's, like, one of my next goals for sure. At least 75 strength. I'm wondering what I would actually use melee on over range at this point, though. Like, with never missing, that just makes... And then being able to use tank gear, I just feel like range is just the only thing that I need. The looks. Maybe just the looks. I am starting to have this, like, because I've done range so much in this game, I'm starting to have this weird thing happen to me where I feel like it's just kind of boring because the drops are just kind of boring compared to like the melee drops, I feel like, for range. Like, I don't feel like there's anything range at this point that makes me really, really excited to see it anymore because I've just seen it so much. Whereas melee stuff, there's all these new weapons that I've never used before and like all these builds that I've never used before. I'll be excited to do some barrows too, though, when I get to barrows. There he is. This is so fucking easy. It's crazy powerful, though.
with the melee relic since it has 2 hit splats every swing, so it gets more chances to proc the melee passive. Oh, that's fucking huge, honestly. Swamp Tar. I'll do one more, just because I'm trying to push my luck. I accidentally took that in my inventory. That's good though. I can grind out my Guams. Just get a little bit of extra herb lore. It's so easy. Like, it just makes me want to keep going. I still don't know what relic I want to take next. I'm so tempted by Overgrown, but Grimoire is so unbelievably good. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do with them. Overgrown would just be like 99 farming would just be easily within reach if I took Overgrown, but taking Grimoire would just give me all the prayers, which is massive for damage. I feel like it's like almost impossible not to take Grimoire. I didn't take the herb lore one, which means that I feel like Overgrown is really necessary if I want to get like higher herb lore and higher farming, so I don't know. Yeah, that's like a very hard one to make the decision on, honestly. Probably the hardest tier so far, I'd say, for me to make a decision on, because I feel like both of them are like, honestly, both of them are kind of negligible in general. Like, it's about how broken do you want to be in damage versus how broken do you want to be in being able to do your skills. Like, do I really need 99 herb lore? Do I really need 99 farming? Fuck no, I don't. I don't need that at all. Like, do I really need more damage and defense and all that shit? No, not really. I don't. Like, I'll be able to do any content pretty easily no matter what. It's just about, like, that's why I think it's so hard, because neither one of them are obvious necessities for me. Like, I have plenty of prayer pots. I can get plenty of prayer pots by killing Scurious or by, like, doing, you know, by like getting Ranars and stuff from other places. Like, I'm not going to need that much prayer pots in general. So it's a hard decision to make because they're both like 20% or whatever. I seen you again too, Bion. Be safe out there, man. I'm about to hop off too. Go eat something and get ready for the rest of my day. Take a shower and all that. It's going to be a big letdown going back to regular RuneScape after this, dude. After doing all this fun content, I'm just going to be thrust back into doing, like, because I'm like level 60 or whatever in main game. Like, it's going to be such a bummer to be thrust right back into the new player account. I'm going to have to give it a little while before I come back to RuneScape after that for sure. Yeah, and I sort of feel like I don't need to squeeze out more DPS. Like, I almost lean more towards Overgrown, which is just crazy. I mean, like, realistically, because no one's going with Overgrown over Grimoire, but I just... Bro, what all pieces? Is it just head, top, and bottom? Is that all it is? Hold on. Is it just... Do I only need one more piece? It makes no sense for me to not go for the last piece now. Fuck. Is that only the 3 pieces? Hold on, where's your drops? It is just the 3 pieces. Ah, oh, fuck. Okay, we're going again. We're queuing back up. We're queuing back up. Are you completely finished with leagues at this point, Gauss? Like, have you gotten everything that you want to get? Like, you don't have anything left to look forward to anymore? Hey, what's up, Jay? How you doing, baby? I haven't seen you in a minute. What's up? I was literally going to end my stream, but now I feel like I have to finish because there's fucking I can get the next piece. I can get the last piece of this set, and then I feel like there's no reason not to. And then I feel like there's no reason not to train my strength a little bit. It's brutal out here, man. It's going pretty good. I was sick for the past week, but I'm better now, and it's going pretty good, man. Honestly, like things are nice in my life. I'm having a really good time. I'm making music out here. The music is like the best music I've ever made in my life. Like I'm just having a lot of fun, enjoying it. How's the kids? How's the wife? How's the fam? I hear grinding out set pieces, dude. This is so ridiculous, but I'm excited about it. We're gonna look fashionable, dude. You might push to do Inferno. Yeah, I'll probably at least try the Inferno a few times too, especially once I get like completely kitted out. I do plan on taking myself all the way to endgame. I mean, I'm like, you know, we still have like over 30 days left or whatever, and I've got plenty of time to play, and so I might try to get to the Inferno as well. Like I said, I thought that like Steel was the best rank that I would be able to acquire in leagues, but as you get further and further, the points become denser and denser because the stuff that you're doing is just worth more and more points. So like it makes sense to just kind of like go for higher and higher ranks. One out of 100 for Soulless Sep woodcutting. That's still no one answered that though, Luke. So thank you for fucking answering it. Shit. Do I get one more rotation? Nope. This is a good Jaguar spawn. It's still training my hit points. It's something. Not the best it could be, but it's something. Oh, you don't have kids? For some reason, I thought you had kids. Congrats on not having kids, dude. Bloodman sucks. The DPS check is rough. Yeah, it definitely, like, it was hard the first time I did it, but it's really easy now. So is Christmas, like, a pretty big deal for you since I know, like, you guys don't have Thanksgiving in the UK. I know you're not in the UK, but, like, do you still bring, like, Christmas dinner and all that shit over here? I know that's a big deal over there. Else Christmas dinner is, like, our Thanksgiving, basically. Work's been kicking your ass. Retail around this time of year kind of sucks. Yeah, dude, 100%. I've been out Instacarting a little bit just to like fill in the gaps bill-wise and everything. And I try to get out at like 6 a.m. and be done by like 11 just because of how brutal it is to be out in stores right now. The next like week and a half is just miserable to be out and about. That's why I'm thankful that the majority of what we do is like soap making at the house. Christmas time was always rough in restaurants too. It's a lot, man. Okay, let's come on legs. Come on legs. Give me a good drop. Legs. Son of a bitch. Soft clay. I'll keep it, because I never know when I'll need soft clay. I can't do Cow Fight Queen because of I don't have the desert. I'm not gonna get desert. I'm going for Mauritania as my last one. I wish I could have them all, man, you know? People make alts and everything, which blows me away. I couldn't imagine having to do all this all over again right now, but like I get why they want to. I wish that you could have 4 unlocked areas. That would be really cool. For the most part, you're done. You're doing all your echo bosses for drops and tons of bossing. All my relics minus suck. All relics. I'm just AFK skilling right now to round out my points. Word. I could see that. Yeah, I don't know where I'll actually get to. I'm assuming Mithril is probably where I'll end this league on, but that's still better than I've ever done in this game before for league. So like, it'll be nice. Oh, dude, you're fine. I'm assuming you just woke up. Are you about to go to work? Shit sucks. You're cooking this year, doing a lamb roast and looking forward to cooking it? That's really cool. You used to do a mint lamb back home in the UK. Just excited to show your wife that. That's awesome, dude. That's really, really rad, man. Yeah, I think it would be a good time to actually have, like, a major Christmas dinner. Like I said, I know that Christmas in the UK is, like, a massive fucking deal. Way more than it is here. But it's because it's the only holiday that time, for sure. You got to split your costs somewhere. I'm not even in the circle. Cool. AFK moment. You looking for games to play on a potato, and potato might be generous? RuneScape, dude. RuneScape on the original client is still totally the best offer, for sure. Oh, you're getting ready to head to bed, word. Well, good. Good for you, man. Get your sleepies.
What's the Echo Boss for Mauritania? Echo GGs? GGs. What's GGs? They're honestly a lot of fun. I don't even know what that is, actually. Yeah, I'm excited to send an Echo Boss finally. Like, I'm excited to fight one, man. Like, I haven't done any of them yet, so it'll be really cool to do it. Dagannoth Kings are still just, like, looming over top of me as being a terrifying thing. And, like, the worst part about Varlamore, unlocking it, like, I'm glad that I have it. It's a lot of fun. I've learned a lot of stuff about Varlamore that I had no idea about before, so that's always really, really cool. And I think it was a great spot for me just because I had never played any of the content, so it's a great time to learn it. But, like, am I going to beat the Coliseum? Probably fucking not, dude. The odds are just not in my favor at all for the Coliseum. It's so brutal. It's so above my skill level. Like, I don't know if I'll be able to handle it or not. I might try it a little bit to actually, like, get in there and do a little bit, but I so doubt it. Come on, man. That'll be nice later on, for sure. Core Keeper is a great choice, too. Jay, have you been playing Core Keeper, man? I've played a lot of Core Keeper. I've got, like, 70-some hours in Core Keeper now. That's not actually a lot, but you know what I mean. Really good game. Core Keeper is, like, one of the best games, one of the best single-player games, especially I've played in a long, long time. If I get it in 2 more, then that will, like, be right on the drop rate that I've had the other ones for, so that's kind of what I'm assuming. I want to miss League so much, dude. GG's grotesque Guardians. Their Slayer boss is honestly well designed, but kind of infamous for having garbage uniques. Oh, really? I'll have to try them out. I'm excited to find that out. Like I said, the funnest thing like now is that everything that's left for me to do is brand new content for me. There's not a single thing realistically that I have left to do that is stuff that I've done already. Like Fight Caves was the end of my PVM career, basically. Fuck, I'm doing the wrong thing right now. So like I'm ready to push on to the end and see what everything else is in this game, you know? And then like I think that'll help drive me a lot to getting there in main game as well. Like, now that I know about this stuff, like, I'll probably come here and do more of the Perilous Moon stuff whenever I get there. And Dagannoth Kings, I've never done Dagannoth Kings. I've never done any of the bosses in Mauritania, really. So it's quite exciting, except for Barrows, obviously. But it's quite exciting to get there and do it. Dude, Core Keeper's a lot of fun with someone else. Me and Tiff played it for a while, and it was really, really good. Like, a great bonding experience for the two of us. She's really good at those kinds of games, like, better than I am, so it was nice to play. I'm better at the combat, but that's just every game with her because she hates combat. But, like, everything else Tiff is way better at than I am. Full set is probably a task. Yeah, definitely. Really like your indies. You want to play with, yeah. If you get it for yourself, though, like, I would play Core Keeper by myself. Me and Bion are supposed to play it at some point, so if you want to get in on that whenever that happens, Jay, pick it up, man. It'll be fun. Same with Valheim. Yeah, I've never played Valheim either, but I've heard really good things about it. I want to play that Enshrouded game as well. Like, I bought Pal World when Enshrouded came out, so I never played Enshrouded. Oh, come on. Sunkissed Bones. I don't even know what those do. One more. And if I don't get it, then one more. Hit points are level 90, dude. Shit. Probably get max hit points, too. I don't even know where the hit point skill cape person is. Also, if you've never played Outward, if you're looking for games to play on a potato and you've never played Outward, Outward literally has what's called a potato mode, where it like reduces the poly count dramatically and makes it way easier to run on basically anything. Like I ran it on a laptop that
like could barely run anything else. Could have had a hard time with RuneScape, and it ran on that. And Outward is one of my favorite RPGs of the past decade for sure. It's really, really good. That's a game where like you start off with nothing and you end up being unbelievably just decked out, dude. It's so fun. The Nezi helm might be better than the Obsidian helm for defense, actually, now I'm thinking about it. The Knight is not. No, it is not. Factorio can also run on Potato. Yep, indeed. Just some browser-based games, too. Like, if you've never played the, like, Universal Paperclip, that's a great experience to have for, like, it's like a text-based browser game that's really, really good. You're trying to get through your backlog before Monster Hunter comes out? Yeah, dude, I'm fucked. Monster Hunter's going to be a lot of fun when it comes out, but I'm fucked on it. Me and Tim will both play it like crazy. We're literally going on vacation right before it comes out, and then we'll come home and just play Monster Hunter probably through February. There he is. Dude, this boss has changed so much just from getting that last relic. Yeah, potatoes are good, dude. It's basically all Tiff eats, potatoes. Her favorite food. T6 really is a game changer. It's huge. Maple seed. That's not bad. I'll take that. I haven't been able to grow a tree yet, so that's nice. Really would have liked those legs. One more. You want a degenerate 4-day weekend? I've already told my wife she's fitting for herself for that weekend. That's fucking rad, dude. 16-hour days, man. Video games. That's what I like to hear. That's my favorite. Dude, when I got so far in Runes, like all my skills are like really, really high in leagues and everything, just because of the fact that when I was sick, all I could do was lay in bed for 3 days. So all I did was play RuneScape for like 14 hours straight, and just worked on all the boring shit that no one wants to see. Yeah, definitely like Warcraft 3 would be a really good one to play on like a potato, I bet. I think they have a legacy mode on there. Any of the vintage games too. Dude, I literally booted up Pokemon Scarlet like last night to try to get back into it again, and there's so many things about that game that just bug me. It's going to be really hard, but I really want to finish it. I've got like 6 gym badges already, and like we've, you know, with the Pokemon cards we've gotten into, I just had a desire to start playing Pokemon Scarlet again. But I don't know, man. It's a tough one for me to get through. The loading screens kill it for me so bad. Like, every loading screen takes forever to get through, and, like, no one's playing it, so doing the online co-op stuff is hard, too. Yeah, I need to try out Dofus at some point. I definitely am interested to play other MMOs. I just, like, EVE Online is probably the next MMO I'll get into. But Dofus I've, like, tried to get into 2 times, and I've never stuck with it. So at some point I definitely will, but, you know, who knows when that'll happen. Is there a class that you recommend for starting Dofus with? Yeah, that definitely would be a big up if they could fix the load screens and stuff. Switch 2 will definitely be, like, I'm sure Tiff will get a Switch 2 whenever it comes out, because she's big on the Switch. Although she's, like, really coming over to the idea of getting a ROG. That's the thing that she's really thought about getting a lot recently. I'll probably have to get her one of those at some point. Come on, legs. Son of a bitch. Another one. Bro, we gotta get these soon. It's almost done. I won't even be able to equip the full set to get the task done, but I'm here now. I feel like I need it. Waven is the sequel and much more fun in your opinion? Really, I've never even heard of Waven. Is it an MMO as well? It's a French MMO, right? Both of them? I know Dofus has a really hardcore fan base. I just don't know how many of them there actually are. Not the 5-star difficulty classes, word. I'll definitely, like, I want to get into it at some point. I know it can run on pretty low spec hardware too, so like it's a great laptop game. I've been playing Tibia a little bit here and there because of that. Yeah, by the Wakfu guys, indeed. I don't even know what I prefer at this point. Something interesting, something that like makes you think a little bit throughout your battles for sure. That's kind of what I've like moved on towards. I used to be like hit big numbers, don't care how I get there kind of guy, but I just have to stay enthralled through the combat or else it'll just be hard for me to stick with something at this point. Like the RuneScape combat is getting to be a little bit boring just because of like all the stuff that I've been doing has been pretty easy, and especially with all the League stuff, it's just really, really, really easy. On Kama Studio, that's right. They're big into like the Egyptian themes. I've also been playing a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links lately, guys. Kind of am getting into Yu-Gi-Oh! A little bit, dude. It's kind of a little bit of fun. I have a little bit of a troll deck on Duel Links, and it's really fun to fuck with people with it. Just taking control of their monsters and stuff. They do not like it. Hey man, ask for my brain power, you know? I gotta say, like, I feel like a lot of MMO combat has become very brain dead lately, or like in the past 5, 6, 7 years, somewhere like that. Like, people just really want a lot more out of their damage and like how easy things are, and they've like dumbed it down specifically. People don't want to have to try too hard for very long, which is fine. I do appreciate that because there's definitely a lot of times that I don't want to sweat, but it is nice to have a wealthy amount of content that wants you to think about it. Yeah, I'll definitely start doing Vorkath pretty soon. Like, I wanna work on him next for sure because he just has a lot of drops that I'm interested in. I'm just trying to finish out this gear set. I didn't even mean to do this. I just started going and now I can't stop. That kind of thing. You know how it works. Oh, come on, bro. 2 maple seeds. They're playing with me now. Yeah, you play mainly with a mouse. You have, like, you set up hotkeys to switch between menus, but besides that, basically everything is done with a mouse. It is basically one of those games that consumes every second of free time that you have. You have to, like, practice some restraint with it for sure. Like, a lot of people this time during... So, Leagues is a game mode that comes out for RuneScape once a year where, like, it has insanely high boosted rates. So, this is a character that I made only, like, a month ago, and he's already doing, like, in-game content, and he has max stats and stuff. So, and I've played, like, lighter than a lot of people have. A lot of people, like, beat the entire game, basically, over the course of a month. And this is a game that really allows you to just continuously dump time in it because there's so many different things going on in RuneScape that you can always be doing something different. Like, whenever you get bored with something, there's something else to do that's genuinely super different gameplay-wise. Whether it's, like, relaxing, whether it's, you know, about doing really hard content, whether it's about, like, hunting gear, whether it's about, like, trying to get to your next goal and unlock new content. There's just always something new to be doing. But you definitely have to practice a little bit of restraint with it for sure. I've been playing it for, like, 2 decades. What's my best method of making GP? Oh man, I haven't tried to make gold in RuneScape for so long. Charging orbs was always a really good way of doing it for sure. That's like how I got my first bond back in the day. As far as making GP, like probably just like higher end content and selling things, you know, like definitely being ballsy enough to go into late game stuff and take the risk of dying in order to farm out some good gear is always a good way of making money. Once you get high levels in RuneScape, the gold kind of prints itself. Oh, I like that. I like that the leveling process is part of the experience. That's always a good time. RuneScape is like that too, where like the whole game is the leveling process. Once you're like max level, you've kind of like licked it, honestly. By the time you get there, you've done a lot of the content anyways, and like it just makes sense to the way it's put together. That's like the whole thing. That's good though. It's a good way of doing it. Things like your levels and skill range, and then also like what you actually enjoy doing, because there's a lot of really good money making methods that people just wouldn't enjoy doing, you know, like if you don't like doing high-end PVM content, then that's just so out of the question for making money for you, you know. Crafting is always a really good way to get money, like skilling is a really good way to make money. People are always trying to buy their way through skills, so like keeping track of what skills people want to level up for what reasons, and then trying to sell the things that they are going to want for that is always a really good way of making money. Once you get past like main game and you move into Iron Man, though, the question becomes even more difficult, because then it just becomes about like farming drops or stuff that you can actually high out for good cash. And that's a whole different kind of thing. Like the agility pyramid is really, really good for Iron Man, especially early on for making money. Son of a bitch, give me what I want, dude. I want one more drop. Of course, I know how this works. I'm going to do 2 more, and then I'm getting off. 3:30 is too late, and I need to eat and do other things before I go work. So I'm doing 2 more. I know what they're doing. They're like, oh, he said he wants this thing. We better make it last a really long time. No, thank you. I will come back and get it later. I can't even wear this armor yet. I can't wear a single piece of anything that I have. I'm just doing it for the completionist in me. Dofus is one of the extremely few MMO which Dofus is definitely part of. You can brainlessly farm shit or try to min-max your gear while leveling up. Yeah, I've heard really good things about Dofus. Like I said, that's one of those games that everyone who plays it seems to really love it and has a lot of, you know, pride for it and passion for it. I just like, it's one of those games that was always kind of in the background for me. Like I definitely tried to play it a lot when I was younger, multiple times, because like when I was a kid, I just played every single MMO that was available, and I always really liked the art style in Dofus. I just could never figure out what to do. Like even after the tutorial, immediately I just didn't know what to do in that game, and that's what stopped me from getting deep into it. Oh yeah, dude, Mabinogi is about to have their upgrade to like Unity as well, and I'm very excited for that. Vorkath is a great money-making method for both mains and irons. You just have really good valuable drops, I'm assuming. I appreciate you coming and marketing Unity or marketing Dofus to me. I definitely would like to play that game. I've been asked about it a few times actually, and like I streamed it a long time ago, like 4+ years ago or something, and I had like I met some people in that game who were really excited that somebody was actually playing it who was like new to it. I don't know how it brings in new people or not, you know? Dofus like sort of falls into that category of being like on the back end. You'll never see it on a top MMO list for sure, but it's still running strong after all of these years. People love it. What's the microtransaction situation like in Dofus? Oh, come on. I like how Demon Feet are still my best in slot boots. They look cool, though. Hey, what's up, Mono? How you doing, baby? They open new servers on which all players start new. Oh, that's cool. I'll definitely start on one of those if I was going to play them. I love Fresh Start servers. WoW just had Fresh Start Classics, and I didn't even get in on those. So I'm sort of burned out on WoW right now. Playing too much. WoW is one of those games that I get like a month of playtime out 3 times a year, and that's it. Not a game I subscribe to. I just buy like a month as I go. I definitely think Leagues is worth it. It's been the most fun that I've had in RuneScape since last year, honestly. That's not true. It's the most fun I've had in RuneScape since like 6 months ago when I first started covering RuneScape and like was making content for it really heavily and everything. That's probably like, I definitely think it's worth it for sure. Even if you get in right now, like, you still have plenty of time to go through it. One more. %90 carry by the French, really? Is it just because it's one of the only native French MMOs? Things like Dragon Plate Legs, Rune Alkables, Dragon Hides, which can be crafted, then Alk, stuff like that. Oh, word. Okay. Totally. I need to work on, like... I need to get the Fremennik Elite Diary, because I think it's the only place that I can tan leather, right? Like, can you tan leather in Mauritania? Maybe you can tan leather in Mauritania. But, like, I need to be able to tan leather in order to make a whole bunch of different stuff, like, in order to get different Dragon Hide armor, because that's tasks, too. Oh, cool. Perfect timing. Is Vorkath really like one of the best bosses in the game? I've never done Vorkath before. 91 hit points. Dude, when I get my fucking Twisted Bow, shit's gonna go off. Twisted Bow and a Scythe. Those are my in-game goals. Oh shit, I'm doing the wrong thing. What the fuck? There we go. You can in Mori, cool. That'll be my way of getting there for sure. So that'll be good then. Vorkath for that, and then I can tan the hides and craft them. That'll be good, because my crafting is like pretty high already too. I've already got 70 crafting. I just need to get the unlocks to actually be able to use it for anything. We'll start with doing tasks for sure. Like, unlock relics until you're like tier 4 relic, and then like, and get your combat masteries. There's a couple really easy ones that you can do. Like, you can safe spot a level 100 enemy pretty quickly off rip, and that'll take you to like getting your first combat relic, which will change the game for you a lot. Then after that, like, just work on getting other combat relics. I can't remember what they all are, but you know, just like, I can't remember what they are from the beginning because it's been so long now, but just like work on getting your combat relics, work on getting your combat masteries, work on getting your relics, and then just unlock new zones and stuff, and like sort of pick which zones you want and how you want to play the game. Like, whatever you don't like doing, I suggest taking those things as your relics, because it'll increase your abilities to like work through the game at a much faster pace and like get past some of the stuff that you wouldn't otherwise do. And just fucking, you know, just get out there and play, man. You know, level up really fast, enjoy it. Notice that all the XP multipliers go up as you unlock new masteries, so like, or new relics. So if there's stuff that you don't want to do, wait until like you have further processes available to you. I suggest taking Golden God, because you can get your prayer to level 99 really quickly using Golden God. Golden God will also allow you to get your construction to level 99 really, really fast. So like, both of those things work in tandem, because then you can make an altar and get your prayer up using your Golden God money trick to do that. There's just lots and lots of stuff. Like, just, you know, and then just sort of like find the pathway for you and work your way through it. Please be the legs. Fuck, one more. We're at 20 after this anyway, so let's just do one more. It was able to build its own empire, create, fail, and rebuild another separate MMO over the course of 10 years. Work on multiple great animations to use their own world to expand its lore. Work on multiple MMOs. Project that got canceled. Actually finished a couple of single-player games, and now they recently made a graphical engine update for the first MMO, Dofus Unity. It's pretty interesting, man. Like, I've always wondered where that company actually came from, or like how they like have stuck around for so long. But I guess, like you said, it's the French people keeping it alive. Work isn't the best GP per hour if you're a main with max gear, but she prints a lot of cash. Very consistently. You can access her reasonably early into your PvE progression. Yeah, it's crazy that, like, I mean, you know, Vorkath is probably actually like available like 1,000 hours in on an Iron Man, maybe a little bit more than that, and like, we still think of that as being really early, which I find hilarious. I'm like the only person doing these bosses right now. They call her Money Dragon for a reason. Yeah, dude. I have to start working on her. I have no need for money, but I'd like to at least like get into some more bossing for sure, and the drops would be nice. Dofus is the French WoW? Really? That's a wild way to look at it for sure. I feel like WoW's popular all over the world, though. Like, you know, I don't think that WoW tends to be a place that that only Americans play, but I could be wrong on that. Like, I know they even discount WoW in other countries that have, like, weaker currencies to make it easier to purchase. I'll kill him on the next phase. He won't heal very much here, if at all. Oh, look at this, look at this. Lucky, lucky. I think RuneScape has done such a good job of making PvM encounters that are actually interesting off of what they have. Like, no one ever thought that the RuneScape bosses were going to look like this and be this cool. Having played Dofus in Final Fantasy XIV, you definitely recommend Dofus more than some of the most popular MMOs out there, such as Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah, I didn't really click with Final Fantasy XIV. I have like 300 hours in that game. I've gotten all the way through Stormblood, and I just didn't click with it for some reason. It just wasn't for me. Like, the story just didn't carry me the way that it did some other people. Anytime, Mono. Sorry it's not BetterHelp, but, you know. There's so much. That's the thing, is like there's just so much to do in leagues that, like, it's hard to give good advice, you know? Because there's just, like, so much to do. Like, I can't even remember half the stuff that I have done at this point. Okay. We're done for the night, fellas. That's the end of the stream. I'm going to head off. I'm going to eat and get ready for the rest of my day and take a shower and all that kind of stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thank you for watching so much. We got the Fire Cape. We did a lot of Perilous Moons. We're going to finish up this set probably off stream. And then when I come back, hopefully I'll have Mauritania unlocked and we can, like, move into raids and all that. See you guys on the next one. Be